It is.
Is it just me, or do you not have any sound? I don't think they can hear us. Oh no, I don't think they can hear us.
No.
Oh, you can hear. I just unmuted it and you can hear it.
Can you guys not hear us?
I can hear the stream.
Can chat let
Now
us know,
I can.
please?
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay. It's fine. I think we're fine. Yeah. Follow because awesome. Subscribe if you love us. Red bubble stickers that are awesome for quotes. And Willow gets an inspiration because look at her. She's beautiful and she's dressed up for us tonight. That was basically it. And then intro. I think that was everything. Oh, go follow us on our social medias because you will get updates about the campaign and when we go live. And you can just see some behind the screen pictures and stuff. So all of our social medias are up there, right up the top of the screen. Let's go do that.
was my inspiration points bullshit? Absolute bullshit.
Okay, so let's go
Shocking.
ahead.
Types.
Let's go ahead and recap last session. So last time that we played, you guys was investigating Dr. Aspen Seeker. You were put on a quest to start with to look for somebody's daughter who they thought was murdered by Aspen Seeker. And when you investigated, you found evidence of tax fraud. And as you investigated, you ended up going to... I can't remember his name. I don't want to say it anyway because we all remember what Hamish called him.
Yeah. Mr. Fuckover. There you go, I remembered.
Thacover. There we go. So you went to Thacover and asked for information, and he came through and told you that MH, who was on the paper, was somebody called the Mad Hatter, which you guys correctly assumed was Hatter who created your suits for you. So you went to speak to Hatter, and as things took a dark turn, he said he would give you the information on the provisor that you would go do a task for him. He wanted you to head to the Empire, specifically the town Hirith, which is the most south of the Empire, closest to you guys, and meet up with somebody from the Rate Desmondes Society and collect a few packages, bring them back across the border, and bring them to the Hatter. Once that's completed, he would give you the information. You collected 2 horses and a cart. You headed to the outskirts of Port Lianzon. And that's where we pick up.
Okay.
Hamsters on the moon.
So it's
Question.
just safe to say... Oh, go on.
Who can drive a car?
You can drive a cart. Normally the horses.
Then who can
I
control
ain't
the
pulling
horses attached to the car?
You just walk in front of them, just pull them along.
Horses are
Okay.
stupid. Just put a carrot in front of their face. They'll
You
go
just walk
anywhere
along
then.
fine, just hold the reins.
Yeah,
We're only going
it's
at normal speed.
fine.
We're pulling a cart, so we just go at normal speed.
Fine, no issue at all. So, am I safe? Is it safe to say that I've got my gerbil now and everything is good to go on the gerbil front?
Yeah, your gerbil is hanging in your beard. I do believe you said you were going to ask your people on Twitter to do a poll for the name. Did you come through on what name you wanted?
Right.
Yeah, I would if I had checked the results. So I'm just going to name it now anyway. I'm going to call him. I'll call him Jeffrey because Jeffrey Bezos went into space today. So there we go.
Oh, now I've just got that song in my head.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, Burnham thing. Yeah, let's go with that. So yeah, I got Jeffrey the gerbil.
Okay.
I might shave a little bald head on him as well, so he looks like Jeffrey Bezos.
No!
That's so mean. That's so mean.
2 of my rats are bald on the head, so...
But yeah, you do.
Do I get inspiration points for shaving my head like Jeffrey Bezos?
No.
Bullshit.
You have. Okay, yeah. So you have Jeffrey the gerbil just cling on to your beard. You have a weird silver-colored potion in your backpack, which you randomly picked
Yes.
last time.
Well, I've got some notes here. It just says silver ooze, and I assume that's what it's relating to. So yeah.
Yeah, it's like a silvery, glittery potion.
Magical goo. Magic goo. It's magic goo.
Okay, we'll go with magic goo. Sure. So, who's riding the cart, and who is at the front of the cart steering the horses?
I'll do that.
Okay, character time. Right. Character time. Right. So I think I should go on the cart because I've only got little legs, so I don't want to be walking alongside it. If you know what I mean. So do you mind if I jump in the cart?
Aren't we all getting in cart? Isn't that what a cart is for? For sitting in?
Is it a cart with a seat where the reins go back to?
Yeah, so on the front of the cart, there is a seat where the reins have come back for somebody to sit on and control the horses on the front of the cart. And then at the back of the cart, there are seats lining the two sides for people to sit on the sides of the cart, and then for stuff to go in the middle and at the back.
I see. I was thinking of it like the whole cart was taken up with cargo and we'd be like walking alongside it.
No.
Oh, right.
There's a few items that sort of take up the middle section of the cart, but there's still seats along the side, and then there's like a banister, and then on the other side of the banister there's another seat in the middle that is where the reins for the two horses come and meet for the person to sit at the edge of the cart on the cart to steer the horses.
Right.
Well, we're going at normal
Okay.
pace. I will walk alongside the horses.
Hmm.
I need my exercise. Got to get your paces in.
10,000
Right,
steps, you know?
Yep.
Horses counting
Hold on.
1, 2.
Horses regular.
Oberon, you're
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
famously good with animals, so why don't you take the reins, Oberon? And because you know you're so good at with wildlife.
You do recall my attempt with the rabbit, right?
Yeah, you kicked it across the forest. It was hilarious. So why don't you take the reins? Because I want to see what happens when you try to tell it to move.
It's gonna be so humiliating. And he'll like get up and get out to the driver's seat.
It's kind of what I'm hoping for. Right,
So,
off you go. I'll jump in.
Do you have
Yeah.
proficiency with land vehicles?
No.
Do you have proficiency with animal handling?
Oh.
That's why I said Oberon's the best choice for it, because she's got
Okay.
no experience whatsoever.
Okay. Does anybody, just for sake of reference, does anybody have proficiency with land vehicles or proficiency with animal handling?
Yes, land vehicles.
Oh, Vorl, you can drive it.
I gotta get my steps in first.
Would
Just
you-
hold
would
that
you-
bit, Oberon. Hold
Would you
that bit.
lift
and
me,
just kind
lift
of
me up onto
go.
the back just before, though, before you drive? Would you lift me up on the back? Because, you know, it's quite high for me.
Oh, did they put those steps in it? That's a
No,
bit
they
rude.
fucking forgot. It's not designed for dwarves at all, this scar. Look how high it is. You have to put me up there if you don't mind.
Pick him up and chuck him in the
Or,
back.
or we could find an apple crate.
As you chuck him in the back, Hamish, as you land, you sort of look over, and at the edge of the cart, there is a small set of stairs, almost like a ladder going down the side.
Well, that's embarrassing because I didn't see them. But at least I'm up here now.
Do we
That's
need to, or they just
absolutely
take up
fine.
space? We can always just chuck them out, because I can pick you up and put you in.
No, my dignity's already gone.
Okay, so, forgive me, is it Vorel or Oberon who is riding? Who's
Oberon was volunteered for it, so
okay?
can I aid? Can I aid her in it?
How do you want to aid? What
I
will
will
you be
walk.
doing?
I'm still outside. I still want to walk along it, but I'll kind of give her a direction on how to actually steer the horses, how to pull the leads, how to get them correctly seated.
Okay. Sure. Oberon, go ahead and make me an animal handling check with advantage, since Varel is proficient with land vehicles and is helping you with this.
Don't pull it too hard. If you pull it too hard, that means stop.
Not going. Oh. Oh no.
There's something quite morbid about calling a horse a land vehicle.
I got a 15.
A 15. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't go into roll 20.
That's fine, no worries. So, with that, it takes you a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of time to get used to it. You're not you're not used to using horses, especially in Quatem from the jungle, where it's very thick. And the best that you usually have is maybe like one of the trained dinosaurs plowing down some of the trees for you to get through. You don't often see
Trained
horses
dinosaur?
over in Quatem, but with the help of Varel, you do manage to find sort of the sweet point, and you do get going. It takes a little bit of time to get used to, but with that, yeah, you guys are off. Varel, I'm going to say if you're walking on the side, every now and then, if it looks like the horses aren't listening exactly to what Oberon wants, you sort of there and you can give them an elbow, or you're trying to steer them in the right direction and keep them going on the right tracks.
Oh, sorry about that. I was trying
And
to
you just hit the horse. What are you hitting the horse for?
I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get
How
beyond
much
20
health
to
does
Fuck
horse
you,
have?
horse!
How much health does a horse have?
Take that.
I was gonna
Have
say
that. As good with animals as ever, Oberon.
I was gonna say good thing for the advantage because my first roll was a 2.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, well,
Faster, horse, faster!
luckily for you, you had the help of Varel, and yeah, I'm gonna say you guys. I mean, it's quite late in the evening. You guys could
That could be
probably
very
travel about four and a half hours before it starts to get dark on this day.
Yeah, let's do it then.
Yeah.
Go as long as we can.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so is there anything that you guys are doing? Oberon, I'm going to say you are exempt from being able to do anything else since you are concentrating on guiding the horses. Willow, Varel, and Hamish, you are sat at the back of the car or walking. Is there anything that you guys are doing while you are travelling?
I'd like to learn to whistle.
Roll me
Oh god.
I don't know. What was that? Dexterity?
I think I do performance. Dex. Let's do a dex.
Yeah. Do a dex to see if you can learn how to make the correct mouth shapes. And that was a dexterity save.
Oh, sorry. You just want to check. So that's probably better.
Yeah, it was
Oh, look at that.
oh, there we go, an 18.
It's like that.
Yeah, it takes you a good 3 hours, but I mean, after a few hours of practicing, you finally get the first wisps of sound out into a very, very quiet whistle.
I will make a bard out of you yet, Vorel. And
Yeah,
might I say some very dexterous whistling you've got going on there.
I've never whistled before, so
I can tell. I can tell.
No, it takes some time still. No, still not.
The silence of the horses sort of try and listen into what you're doing.
Can Hamish investigate the goo?
The goo.
Oh, the potion?
The goo.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
yeah.
are you
Still-
trying to find out?
What the fudge it is?
Go ahead and make an arcana check for me.
Drink it and find out.
-1. Let's do this. It's a 3.
It's very sparkly.
Ooh. Right. Guys, I just got to tell you, it's very sparkly indeed. Does anyone want to have a sip?
Sparkle. It will look really pretty.
Does anyone want to try some of it?
Does it smell funny?
Yes. Oh wait, no, that's just me. Sorry.
No, thank you.
Right. I'll tap off the bottle and put it back in my pocket then.
Okay.
How? Out of game. How do we tell? How can we identify potions? Can we? Or is it just a case
You would
use it
need-
and see?
I would say you'd need either a very high Arcana check. B, you would need an identification spell, or C, you try and hope for the best.
Fine.
I'll take door number 3.
When things are going wrong, just drink it.
Do you actually drink it?
No.
Yeah.
No?
No,
No,
no.
not now. Not now.
Okay.
Never know, it might
Later.
make you glitter.
That's all it does. Just glitters.
Yeah.
Shiny!
Makes it easier to hit.
He is shiny!
Jeez.
Keep your guiding
Wally,
light in it.
it turns him into a giant crab. That's what it does.
Oh, dinner sorted.
Willow, is there anything that you would like to do, sweetie?
No, she's just in a daydream.
Okay.
Good humor.
So, after a few hours, you do come to. I mean, it's the way you guys are walking are up and almost following the cliffside, up through just fields and fields to one side, and sheer cliffs and drops into the ocean on the other side. And after a couple of hours, you're probably about 300-400 foot from the cliff, as the trail, the path sort of veered off away from the cliff slightly, and it is starting to get dark. You look around, you don't see any sort of town or village or settlement anywhere near you.
Shite. Right, I think we're gonna have to set up camp here, guys. We need to find somewhere. I think there's a field over there. Should we go over there?
Can we not just put the top up on the cart and sleep in here?
Don't the horses need a bed and a house?
I don't think so. I think they're happy with a log of wood in the ground and some grass.
Aye, me too.
What, log of wood and some grass?
Aye.
Oh, okay.
Shotgun the best log. Not sacrificing the best log to a fucking horse.
Has the cart got a hot top on it? Or is it open cart?
It is an open cart, unfortunately.
Okay.
I mean, you could say easily you could probably stick sticks to the side of it. You know, it'd be quite easy to somehow, you know, tie rope around sticks around the cart to make 4 poles at the side of the cart, and then put some sort of tarp over it to make a top. That could work. But in terms of having a hood that's already there, it doesn't have a hood, I'm afraid.
Are there any trees around, or is it just open area?
There's a few, you know, single trees every now and then, a little cluster here and there, but in terms of the terrain, it's plains. It is flat plains.
Well, I think we should tie the horses to the cart, because the trees might not be strong enough. We don't
Makes
want the
sense to
horses
me.
wandering off.
I'll get
we got-
started setting up these tents then.
Yeah. We gotta take the saddles off the horses and the bridles and things.
Nah, sod the
Oops,
horse.
I was muted. What if the horses pull the cart away in the night time?
Then it
Well,
all
it
opens
depends
all
if Oberon punches it again.
up. Yeah, it's not best, Oberon. Don't hit the horse. Really, don't hit the horse.
Again.
Again.
It was an accident.
Just slipped.
Sure.
It happens sometimes.
I didn't mean to get
Willow,
hit.
Willow, have you still got your beetle?
Yeah.
Have you named the
He
beetle?
like
Make an
moves
investigation
her hair to the side.
Me?
No, Willow. To find the beetle.
Oh. My beetle. 17.
17. It takes you a little while, and then you feel just sort of wriggling inside of your hair on top of your head.
Here he is.
What's the name?
Jubble.
Gerbil the beetle.
Yeah.
Now, me and my gerbil here hanging off my beards. That might get a bit confusing.
I think it's
Yeah, but
confusing
yours is
already.
called Jeffrey, so why would that be confusing?
Jeffrey the gerbil and Gerbil the beetle.
This called Jeffrey.
Right.
And I'm going to sleep.
Right. I'll let me set up the tent first, there, Voro.
I'll need a
Unless
tent.
you want my log.
No, it's fine. I'm just going to rest up against the cart. The open
Right.
sky is all the blanket I need.
Right, enjoy that encounter in the middle of the night.
Well, somebody's got to keep watch, haven't they?
Okay. I'll set up the tents and then get a fire going and make a nice little camp area with hopefully my companion's assistance, and just start cooking up some grub using the rations. Any preference on food tonight?
Well, they gave us those. Well, they supplied provisions, didn't they?
Yeah.
Aye. So
That's the way
can I have a
they
look through and just
treat
see what we got on offer?
Yeah, the majority of it is all dried, so dried fruits, nuts, some bread, dried cheeses. You got sort of cured meats that will last a little longer than the fresh meats. Basically, just that sort of stuff that will keep on the travels.
But I got fresh meat on there, right?
Well, you got cured meats.
No. Oh, right.
Like salami
Fine.
and stuff.
Right. I'll just make myself I'll have a few slices of salami just cooked to crisp up a little bit. And yeah, whatever my companions are having, I'll cook for them as well.
Okay.
And are we calling it a night there?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Who's doing first watch?
I'll keep an eye out.
Voral's going to do the whole night. He's volunteered.
Hey, but you're very good at volunteering people.
That's kind of what I do. I don't really like to do the work myself in case, these hands are too clean, I just don't want to.
That's fine.
You
You
know what I
have a
mean?
good sleep. You have a good sleep, Hamish.
I will.
I'll take the first
was going-
watch.
I was going to, whether you said that or not, to be honest, but good night.
Well, go ahead and
Yep.
make me a perception check, please. Do you have dark vision?
Nope.
Nope. Go ahead and make it with disadvantage then, please.
Oh my word. Oh my
Eight all
god.
three.
Is that that one? 8.
No. Wasn't a nat one.
Oh no, it was 3. Okay.
2. Natural 2.
Oh
Very
god.
tired. You've been walking all day, and you hadn't realised how much trying to keep up with horses would take out of you. Especially
You
when you were
fool.
trying to help guide the horses and help Oberon actually steer and everything. So you do
Restrain
end
Oberon
up-
from hitting him.
You do end up falling asleep about an hour or so before somebody else takes their watch.
I'm awake. Oh God, it's your go. Oh. And as I stumble, can I kind of just poke Hamish so that he stirs a little bit?
What you doing?
Okay.
Get off!
Nothing. Sorry, Hamish. I accidentally poked you. It must be like Oberon and that horse. I just accidentally slipped, Anyway, go back to sleep, though, Hamish. It's fine.
Right, well, I don't even need to roll to know that that's bullshit. Shocking. Let me sleep. Don't ever disturb a sleeping dwarf again.
Okay, Oberon, are you taking the second watch?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check then, please.
That's a bit better.
Oh, nah.
Brother.
19. It's a fairly quiet night. The wind is starting to pick up during this time, especially since you're right next to the ocean. So it does gets a bit cold, even in this hot climate. But that cold helps keep you awake and alert, and you're looking around. And other than the few night creatures such as an owl flying overhead and some rabbits off in the distance, you don't see anything. Okay, who's taking third watch?
Willow will.
Willow. Okay. Does she have night vision? Dark vision?
Nope.
No. Go ahead.
Welcome to the world of the dark.
Yeah, everyone will go over and shake her awake for her watch.
Morning. Oh, it's not morning.
Okay, Okay, go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage then, please.
Oh,
9.
good first
9.
roll.
She'll be trying to get the attention of Hirith's gerbil, I guess. 'Cause it's nocturnal, so she's like, "Hello."
Of the gerbil
The gerbil.
or gerbil the
The gerbil.
The
I don't
It was
think
the
gerbil.
Okay.
Is
It's
the
nocturnal,
journal
but
the
the
journal queen or
gerbil.
the journal bug?
Every now and then the gerbil will just come over and sort of boop its nose against your leg and sort of scratch up your leg, sort of bounce and then run back to Hamish and snuggles into his beard, and then comes back out and does the same. And it kind of goes like that for about an hour or so, and you're just so concentrated on trying to get this gerbil's attention that you sort of forget that you're on watch.
You'll make gerbil jealous if you keep playing with the gerbil.
It's a fine line between gerbil and gerbil, you know.
Anyway, you all stir in the morning to the sounds of seagulls flying high above you, the waves crashing against the rocks below, the sea breeze coming over your noses and waking you up to a very salty sea air. And as you look around, nothing seems to have happened during the night. It seems to have been a very quiet night, a restful night for all of you. You can go ahead and take a long rest.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good night's sleep. Oh.
It wasn't for me. Somebody
Oh, what's
kept
wrong, Hamish?
talking me, and my gerbil kept running away.
How could you tell that? Weren't you not sleeping very well?
He sleeps in my beard.
Yeah, you might need to find a better place. Because they
No,
came
it's
alive
not.
at night. Gerbils wake up at night time, so
And they're dead in the day.
yeah, he'll keep you awake at night.
And as you say that, just sort of the nose and the eyes of the gerbil sort of peeks through the beard on Hamish.
Good morning there, Jeff.
And he sort of snuggles back into the beard.
Let's make a little nest in there.
You go through, you do see a few very small pieces of sticks. Some grass now being made into a nest in your beard for the gerbil.
And probably poops.
Yeah.
It's good for the feel of it though. So he can have a poo in there as much as he wants. It's
You need to
nice.
make like a little tunnel out of the bottom so he can just sit at one spot and they just go straight out.
Oh no! It is good for the beard. Helps it grow. It helps maintain its strength.
A bit like
In
manure.
fact, I think it gives me extra AC.
The horses have plenty of that if you want to rub that into your beard. That might help as well.
Yeah.
You obviously don't know your poo.
No, I
This is
don't.
manure. Well,
Christ, guys.
I have seen people put horse manure on gardens though, but I've never seen them do it with hamsters. Gerbils, sorry.
Jeffs.
here's a
Jeff.
top tip for you though, just out of character. Chicken poo for the garden. Apparently that's really good for it. So go
Hamish,
around,
did you know chicken
give it a
food
nice
is really good?
squeeze. Give it a good squeeze around the garden.
No,
Get it out like a tube of toothpaste. That'd be
moving swiftly on.
We'll pack up camp and head northmore.
You pack up camp, you continue heading north towards the border. So
Yes.
who is riding on the horses today? Who's leading the horses today?
If it ain't broke.
Oh no.
Then sit on the back of the trailer. I'm going to sit on the camp. Camp?
I mean, Willow will ask for a
thingy.
go if Oberon will let her.
Oberon, go ahead and make animal check then, please.
Just a straight animal check.
Please.
Oh my god, that's the most predictable role of the campaign right there. That was it. Have you roll a D1?
That's because you hit them.
Wow.
That's what happens when you hit a horse.
So
You
with that
can't-
nat one, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
it takes you about an hour and a half to calm them down. They seem very rattled, and you just can't. But after about an hour and a half, 2 hours, you finally calm them down. You have lost quite a bit of time traveling, unfortunately, but you do head off.
What did you say to
It
them,
did.
Obi-Wan?
Oh, she was punching him. She was going, calm down, calm down.
If you're gonna
horse."
do that, do it harder so they can fall asleep, and then when they wake up, they're all refreshed, or then we can go quicker. But don't just hit them to upset them.
I'm used to dinosaurs. They're too delicate. The horses are too delicate.
What's a dinosaur?
Okay, Willow.
I don't
Val,
know. I don't know.
and
What's a
Hamish.
dinosaur? What?
What are you guys doing throughout the day?
Crying.
I'm gonna practice my bagpipes and hopefully gain an extra point on that, so my performance checks will be better. Thank
I'll
you.
go whip up some of the bags in the back and put them into my ears.
I mean, you could practice. I don't know about giving you just a free point on it.
It would thingy in a minute.
Maybe I get or advantage on future checks.
So, Hamish is practicing his bagpipes. Pharrell, what are you doing? You're just crying, is it?
I've got cotton buds in my ears as I'm walking again.
Okay.
The bagpipe's okay in short terms, but when it's hours after hours after hours.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Okay. Willow, what are you doing?
She'll be playing with Jubble the Beetle.
I'm glad you have to define which gerbil it is now.
Oh, so confusing.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
She'll be trying to teach him like little tricks.
After about a few hours, so it's probably at 1 p.m. and you're probably going to be stopping for some lunch soon. You do see off to the side in the middle of a field a single tent
Sorry, what?
with a very small fire going just outside. And from what you can see, somebody sitting on the grass on the opposite side of the fire to you.
We will go investigate, but wouldn't it be funny if you went, no, let's just carry on.
I mean, you can do that.
Are they facing towards the road then? If they're on the other side of the
Yes.
fire?
Yeah.
Willow will just wave like a kid waves on a bus when they go past people.
The person just sort of looks up and gives you a quick hand up and then hand backs down.
Can I tell what race or how they're dressed from this distance?
They're about 200 foot away. They're about 150 foot away. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
I can do that. That's not a problem at all. All I've got to do is click this button. Thank you very much.
That's a long range way.
That's terrible. That's not very good at all. I don't even see the bonfire.
Yeah.
I rolled.
No one there.
You're really. I mean, at that distance, it would have been very difficult to tell anyway. But yeah, you are unsure.
Well, we gotta stop for some food anyway, so should we go and see if they want some company? They might be able to tell us some
Well-
news.
Well, I've got half a burnt sausage here, so I'm all right. But I mean,
Were there any
if you
sausages in
want
the
to
car?
well, apparently, it's just, as far as I can see, it's just dried fruit and cured meats and a few other preserved products. Nothing fresh, I'm afraid. I've got the sausage. You're welcome to have a bit of my burnt
No,
sausage if you want.
that's fine. I like the fruit at the moment, but maybe that person's got some sausages.
Well, I've got a gerbil.
We can't cook that.
It's not
No.
like meat on a gerbil.
How do you know?
So nonchalant. Not much me in a gerbil den, but I tried.
Hard times, everyone. Hard times.
Yeah, basically.
What do you guys?
That's
doing?
another sticker right there. There's not much meat on a gerbil.
When you're in a nest of
Sure.
gerbils and you're hungry.
Put it in the sticker chat, guys. Put it in the sticker chat.
Okay.
And yes, we have a Discord chat specifically for quotes that could be turned into stickers. It's filling up
Not much
very
meat
quickly.
on a gerbil. Let's head towards the person.
You gonna head towards her?
Yes, we need a fight, so let's head towards the person. I need my workout today.
You got some horses you can punch. Come on.
Okay, so
Yay.
as you veer the horses off the path and you start heading towards this person. You can see that she seems to be quite young, 23, 24-ish. Quite short, about 5'5". She is human, a human female.
I start whistling as we get near, because nobody threatening ever whistles, so I start whistling as we get near.
She gives you a
Good
thumbs
job,
up.
Laurel. Good thinking.
She's got
Everyone whistle.
she's got shoulder length blonde hair and very, very light blue eyes.
How close did we get?
You guys are
Hello?
Let me describe my NPCs. Let me have this.
They're so strikingly blue. You can see them from like 100 meters off.
I'm blinded.
I mean, they are actually
Glowing.
unnaturally glassy looking and very, very bright light blue.
So somebody's put a UV light on.
She sort of
Hello?
looks at you when you guys come up. Do you say hi to her?
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you out here on your own?
In your
Stop.
head, Hamish, you hear, "I'm lost."
In my head.
Yep, she doesn't say anything out loud. In your head, you hear, "I'm lost."
Guys, did you hear that?
Yeah, I was
Did you hear
whistling. It's
that?
really good.
Are you a ventriloquist or something? Because you spoke, but your mouth didn't move.
No, I was whistling.
No, not you, Borrell. The strain. You there in the field on your own.
I'm
You.
trying to field on my own with you. What you on about, Hamish?
She sort
Oh
of
my God.
looks up at you, and as she does, you can see that her eyes are very puffy red, as if she's been crying.
Oh, you got hay fever. Oh, sorry. Was it you that said you're lost?
Oh boy,
In your
Hamish
head
is
again,
hearing
you hear.
voices.
Yeah.
He's hearing voices again.
Why aren't you? Why aren't you just speaking? Can you not speak?
In your head, I can speak. I
Hello?
just choose not to.
She hasn't spoken to us yet. Hello?
Vorrel, in
Vorrel,
your head,
Vorrel.
you hear a, hi.
What the hell's going on here? Do you know what? I'm not dealing with this. You can deal with this. This is freaking me out. This creepy
I heard it
person
as
with
well.
the big blue eyes. I don't
I-
like this. I'm off.
Why are you not talking? I don't know why I said it like that. I apologize, but why are you not talking?
Well, in your head again, you hear,
Get out of my head!
I took a vow of silence.
We're not doing a very good job. You're still talking.
She glares at you at that.
That's cheating. A vow of silence means you don't talk, but you're. That's clever. I like it.
Willow starts cycling through Elvish, Orc, and Undercommon, just saying hi in each one. She hasn't heard it in her head, so she's just like, oh, she must be foreign.
Okay,
Hi, hey,
give me a sec.
bonjour.
Not wanting to be outdone. I'm going to ask the giant.
Bye.
Willow, you speak a lot of languages. Don't
thank
talk
you,
into
sir.
my head. Please just talk to me
Right.
normally.
Ooh.
I'm with Hamish. His head magic stuff is weird.
Sorry. Oh, wow. Okay, my computer's messing up really bad. Actually.
Oh,
Oh
There's a
no.
voice from the sky. What's a computer?
Like, my mouse has disappeared on the screen.
give it a click.
No,
Is it
I
a
mean,
beetle
like-
or is it a hamster? Hang on. We haven't got any
It's
mice.
a battery.
completely gone.
Is it out of battery?
No. I mean, I'm moving it.
No,
and it's
the
going over
cursor.
things, but the cursor is not showing up on my screen.
But we didn't purchase a mouse from the shop.
Dear.
Maybe Alt-Tab into a different thing, then tab back.
Yeah, don't do Alt F4 though. That's an old trick.
Trying to work this without.
Tech support, is it plugged in?
He'll be right
I'm on a
back.
laptop.
Yeah.
I'm on a laptop.
Da,
It's not plugged in.
da.
You can get external mics for laptops.
I don't. Shit. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to do it all on my phone. What languages did you say that you spoke to her in?
Willow?
Elvish, Orc, and Undercommon.
Such a beautiful elven language followed by two guttural, horrible languages. Just sounds like he's sneezing and coughing at the same time.
I speak angelic and shitbag.
So,
Yeah.
guys, was it Elven, Undercommon, and
Orc. Okay.
Shitbag.
she looks very confused at you. She doesn't answer back in any of those languages.
She's talking in common to us, Willow.
But she's not talking. What?
She says she took a vow of celibacy and now she can only talk to our heads.
Oh, celibacy is something completely different.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah.
And now she can only talk into our heads through magic.
Right.
Do you need any help? Are you good? I mean, I wanted to know if you knew any shortcuts because our friend punched our horses, so they were really sad and we lost some time.
Everyone kind of like looks down, like kind of like scuffs the ground.
What did you say?
He didn't mean it. He thought they were dinosaurs.
Looking sheepish and
You
gruff.
thought they were dinosaurs.
Okay. Yeah. In your head, Willow, you hear. Where are you guys headed?
Where exactly were we headed? I know it was the Empire, but which town?
Away from the creepy blue-eyed telepathic freak show.
Let's not be rude now.
I don't know what channel we're
Well-
going to. I didn't make a note.
This is weird to me. I'm not used to this sort of thing.
I think it's Hirith.
That's the town you guys are going to.
Hirith.
Hirith
Her-
in the
her-
Empire. In the Empire.
Yeah, Hirith and the Empire. We've
We're
not
off to
been
deliver some
traveling very
drugs.
long. Shut up. Shut.
We're off to deliver some drugs.
for medicine drugs.
No, for some mad bastard that's in a town.
Hamish. Put my hand over his mouth. Hamish.
And Oberon kind of like does like a side punch.
To the horse.
Oh, hold on. What do you think? I'm a horse.
Go ahead and make an attack.
I'm not a horse. I'm not a horse, Oberon. I can't just do
Doesn't
that.
do anything.
No, it didn't. It just annoyed me. That's all. No damage. No, it's just not fair. You can't just go around punching people like that. It's not good. Anyway,
How are you talking?
we're
I've
off
got
to
my hand
get
over
rid
your
of these-
Hamish, remember that conversation we had in the in the guild?
No, the one about the sausage or the dressing gown.
No, when you
No,
said
the
to
one
them,
about
you
you,
talk.
you
talk to me.
yeah,
And sometimes you should
over-informing
tell you to
people.
stop.
Or just giving too much away.
yeah.
You actually told Oberon
no.
to hit you.
Yeah, do you know what? I do remember now, and do you know what? I did remember just now as well, but I chose to ignore it. I do apologise. Sometimes, you know,
We can't tell anyone
Just
about
gotta say-
the drugs zays that we're carrying.
what? Why is
They
that?
don't-
Is it illegal or something?
I'm guessing so, which is why they've given them to us.
Oh, well.
And for God's sake, don't
that's
tell
not-
the border people.
I'm saying you guys haven't actually got the drugs yet. You're collecting the drugs and bringing them back.
We're going to go and collect them, but you can't tell anyone that we've got things like that. Even though we
Well,
have
she's taking a vow of silence, so it's not really a vow of silence,
even though we
Well,
have
she's taking a vow of silence, so it's not really like she can tell,
silence. No, not silence.
Celibacy.
That would make
Silence.
more sense though if it was silence.
She looks up at Willow. May I join you? I just need to get to a city.
Oh. Yeah, okay. What are you going to the city for?
You're coming with us, Willow. You know why we're going to the city. Too. I don't talk orc, but you know, we can't hear anything she says, so we just heard you go. But why are we going to the city?
Okay, so yeah, back in your head, you hear. I have nowhere else to go.
Oh. Well, I mean, there should be room. I mean, if you sit on our stuff, there's definitely room. We're just about to have lunch, though. Can you eat?
Yeah.
I've got some salami here, or if I can interest you in half a burnt sausage that's not cooked all the way through.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
She sort of puts her hand up and shakes her head, and she wrestles through a bag. Looks like an adventurous bag, and she pulls out some food, some dried rations that she has for herself, and starts eating.
Oh, check you out with your food.
What
Too good
did you?
for my sausage.
so
So,
so wrong.
are you devout? Is that why you don't speak?
What
Is
do you
it
say?
for your God? Are you devout? Like, is that why you don't speak?
Not exactly.
Oh,
Cut your tongue out.
What's
is
your
it a
deal?
curse?
Why can't you talk?
What's your deal? I don't understand what's going on. I can hear you in my
She
head.
took.
And then
She's
I look-
taken a vow of silence, not celibacy. I got that wrong earlier. Silence. They're completely different things. Apparently, Hamish. I'll tell you later. It's fine. So why have you taken a vow of silence?
To Varel.
I just asked her that.
Yeah, to
Oh.
Varel, she says, I lived in a monastery my entire life. It was the culture.
Stupid. How can you sing songs? How can you sing songs if you're silent? It's that. Do you know what? You got no bards in the monastery.
Was she saying something different to Willow? Because Willow asked the same.
Oh, no, she would have said the same thing to Willow.
Okay.
How's your computer, by the way?
I still have no cursor.
Oh shit. Trying to think what you could do.
Plug another mouse in and then unplug it.
I've got
No,
I
mouse.
got the one on my computer, and then I've got this one, which is Bluetooth. Neither of them are showing up.
Then it will be a restart to get your cursor back.
Yes, which I will have to do at the end of the stream.
Right.
Oh,
Put hold FN down.
One sec.
welcome
So
for phoning.
hold FN down, yeah?
Yeah,
and
free.
press F3 at the same time.
Okay.
Is it back?
Does it come back?
No.
Try FN F5.
No.
FN F9.
No.
FN F11.
Oh. I don't like that.
The machine's gone off.
No.
FN and something else.
It will.
What brand is it?
Lenovo.
Oh my
Technical
God.
difficulties.
Welcome to Hamish IT support.
Apologise. I apologise. Well, actually, it's not my fault. It's not my computer that's knackered. Do you know what? It's no one's fault because that's just technology and it just happens.
One of your F keys should have. Did you say you use
it's
touchpad?
FN, try F6, FN and F6.
It's whatever F on your keyboard has the touchpad symbol under it.
Okay,
It might be
so-
delete as well. FN delete if it's on that.
Just FN, okay? It's just FN.
Was it FN? The key?
FN F6, try that first.
FN6. No.
I don't know.
FN delete.
Trackpad on the laptop.
No.
Work FN F10, try that again. I don't know if you tried FN F10.
No.
To be honest, the video on the stream has now paused, so one of those FN keys might have broken that as well.
Shit. Oh,
Nobody's moved for a while.
It's fine. I'll just have to restart my computer later.
Do you not do it in the break?
Well, no, because it will stop the stream.
We could restart. But
So,
anyway, yes.
are we still on stream now then?
Yeah, it's coming back now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're still streaming.
Please bear with us, everybody.
That's look, I'll do it at the end. It doesn't matter. I'll do it at the end.
Have you experienced difficulty with your mouse vanishing? Buy a hamster instead. They're a lot more loyal and they stay in your beard. Failing that, buy
Right.
beetles.
Okay, we're back.
Well, I'm devout and my God's pretty cool, but he doesn't make me be quiet. I mean, I'm allowed to talk as much as I like, so maybe you should worship Tiburion instead.
Yeah, why would anyone want you to be quiet? That doesn't make sense.
Willow, in your head, you hear, "It's not my god. It was my society. I was from a monastery."
Oh. Well, we'll teach you how to talk again.
I don't want to talk.
Oh. Well, fair enough. What about singing?
That's just talking with extra steps.
Yeah. But, you know, loopholes. Anyway.
Be able to whistle?
Oh.
Stop speaking.
2 whistles for yes, 1 for no. Are you happy? I couldn't hear anything.
Oh, she was whistling.
Bless you.
Okay. Was it 2 whistles or 1 whistle?
Yes. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Trying to
Okay.
communicate with the silent person. It's proving quite difficult. That'd be crap in group conversations. What did they want, Willow, when you asked them what they wanted?
They just wanted a list.
Oh, we could give them a lift to the place. It's not like they're gonna say much.
No, I said they could just sit on our stuff.
There's enough room in the car for them to sit on the bench.
Let's be nice people and give them a lift.
Well, I think sitting on stuff is fun.
When it's not your stuff.
Yeah.
I tried it, Willow. It broke.
Okay.
They said the barrel was strong enough, but it wasn't.
Okay, so you're offering her a lift to Hirith, is it?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Hopefully they won't kill us in our sleep, so yes.
as you take off for the second part of your journey, is there anything that you're asking her? Is there anything else that you're doing for the rest of your journey?
Where was her church? It's like, where was your church that you were worshipping things in? is that?
So Ilion is the
Oh,
west,
the left-hand side.
Yeah, the westmost kingdom that's sort of between Izeth and the Empire.
Yeah. That's small. Well, no, I haven't been there. I don't know where that is. I haven't travelled to that land, but it must be a long way away.
Yeah, it was.
How did you get here?
Traveling.
She's not giving much away, guys.
No, she's really not.
Are you like a big powerful sorcerer and you're gonna kill us when we're sleeping?
I'm not gonna kill you.
Oh,
She says
great.
she won't kill us, but she didn't say she wasn't a big powerful sorcerer. Now I'm scared.
But I mean, she does have magic. She can talk in our heads.
That's true. I'm gonna try and talk into Willow's head. Really hard. Really hard.
Doesn't
I'm even doing the clenching.
But
Quench the
Oh,
words
sorry.
out of you.
I'm sorry. I was trying to talk to Willow, but I don't think it. Did you hear me, Willow? You heard me, didn't you?
I heard you farting here.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. So you could hear me.
Whoa!
That's magic. I got a magic mind and a magic axe. Wicked. I don't understand what you said, Willow. I'm sorry.
So it
No.
goes back to Viral. What about you? Where are you from? How did you get here?
I took lots of trips on boats and walks. I'm from the far east of the lands.
Which kingdom?
Cynic. I always hate saying that because I say it wrong and it's your world. I don't want to ruin your world.
Yeah, I mean, Slenic.
Yes, I'm from Slenic.
You're very far away from your home then.
I am, yes. I'm looking for something.
What are you looking for?
What kind of check can you do to see if you trust somebody enough to actually tell them things? I guess it's just
Insight.
up to us, isn't
Yeah.
it?
You can go ahead and roll insight on her to see if
If she's hiding an alternative questioning reason.
yeah, if she's been truthful about what she said, whether she has an evil intent. Yeah, go ahead and roll insight for me.
Nope, I believe her wholeheartedly.
What did you roll?
Fine.
5. I will roll for her.
She's the sweetest person in the world.
I mean, she seems genuine.
I'm looking
Me?
for my sister.
Where did she go?
I don't know. That's why I'm looking for her. Do we have to vocally say everything, or are we talking to her via just our mind? Or we speak and drink in our heads?
No, you can speak back to her.
Okay. So everyone else can hear what we're saying.
If you decide to speak in her head, then nobody else can hear anything. You're just staring at each
No,
other.
that's fine.
But you
I don't know how to
can-
speak in my head.
You
I
can,
tried it and I farted.
I was like, you can decide to speak out loud as well if you want. It's up to you.
That's fine. I'll speak out loud all my answers.
Ron is just listening to these one-sided conversations.
Yeah.
Someone's on the phone.
Why did your sister leave?
She was taken from me.
Taken by who?
I don't know.
Right, this person's creeping me the fuck out.
We were separated when we were much younger, and I don't know who took her or where she was taken, but that's why I'm trying to find her now.
She sort of puts her hand on your shoulder. And, I'm sorry that happened to you. I know what it's like to lose family.
Well, who did you lose?
She just sort of looks up and gives you a small, like, one-sided smile before she takes her hand off your shoulder and just sort of sits there.
It must be still too painful to talk about. Sometimes it's good to talk and let it out, though. I tend to let mine out in big, aggressive outbursts of strength when I kill monsters, and I find that helps a lot. But it's still there, it's still inside and burns away sometimes.
Gives you a little nod, but doesn't say anything else.
I would offer you my axe, but it's my axe, and I've only got this axe, so I can't use anything else other than this axe, so I'm sorry, but you can't have it.
She gives you like a small smile and then puts her hand on her back, and you see that she has got a mace sort of slung over her shoulder.
Oh, a clobberer. They're good fun as well.
Okay. Is there anything else that you guys want to do while you are traveling?
Yeah, I want you to press F6.
We've done that.
No, just F6.
Just F. Okay, that's turned up my brightness.
Oh, that's nice.
At least you can see us now.
What type of Lenovo is it? Is it yoga?
Uh,
I don't think we can do yoga in the back of the car. There's not enough space.
it's just Lenovo. I don't know. Honestly, it's fine. I'll do a restart at the end of the stream.
Cecil will try to get our mats out and stuff. Whoa, let's do it.
Let's go into the downward dog now.
And well, Oberon, you're still doing your horses. Willow, are you doing anything else on this journey?
Willow will just be teaching this girl her like hymns. She knows.
Okay, go ahead.
She'll just be like, I don't know what hymn she'd be singing. She'd just be like, and he is it. Very bad, very bad.
Okay. So
What the hell's going on?
And she's like, and then you also are like, and
She needs some music, Hamish.
I'm not accompanying that. No chance. I'm back, by the way. Sorry. I went away for about 10 minutes because I was trying to find technical support for Lenovo.
it's alright. So to
Right.
Willow, she goes, what? Who do you worship?
I worship, and she like rummages under her cloak to pull her like necklace off. I worship Ojon, and he gives me really cool powers, and I can do lots of really cool stuff. And I like, well, he finds it funny when I play tricks on people, so I do that sometimes. And
That explains a lot. Do you remember the clown?
yeah, I can change what I look like, and it's really cool, and he thinks I'm really cool. Well, I mean, I haven't got any more powers for quite a while, but I'm hoping if I do something cool, like take these drugs back, then he'll give me more powers.
Willow, don't stay on the drugs, eh?
I mean, these vegetables.
So she sort of looks at you and she puts her hand out, and she concentrates on her hand for a couple of seconds before a little ball of blue-white Arcanum energy light is just floating about 5 inches above her hand, and she looks
Whoa!
back at you and go, I can do some pretty cool stuff too.
Is that what your god gave you? That's pretty cool.
Hey, this is a no magic area.
Fucking show-offs.
And she looks at you, Burrell,
Oh dear.
and she moves her hand towards you, and as she does, your axe starts glowing. Bright blue-white light.
Whoa, that's kind of like what Oberon does, but Oberon's is yellow.
Yeah, this one's blue and white. Oh.
Oberon, show. She's like crawling up to the front of the car while he's driving. Oberon, make. Please, can you make my mace shiny?
Everyone kind of like doesn't look away from the road. He kind of like puts his arm back and like misses the maze, just slaps her face, and just light on the Yeah.
So
Well,
little
this
kid's
is the-
like, Mom, can I have the snack? Can I have the snack?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm driving. Go!
Okay.
Well, look, we got glowing weapons.
She's trying to like wave it in front of his face so he doesn't have to move his face away from the horses. Like, please, please.
So she starts ruffling through a bag and she pulls out a piece of paper and hands it over to Varel.
Oh, the mysterious lady.
Yes,
Is it got any pictures on it?
it does.
What's the picture of?
1 sec. I try really
Oh.
hard to go through my laptop without a fucking.
She knew to get me pictures instead of writing. Oh, I love this person.
There is a lot of writing on.
No, there's pictures. I don't care about the writing. There's pictures.
That's what she hands you.
Oh, hang on. Oh, they're not. Oh, that's very pretty. I like.
Vorl, you remember you can't read, so.
Gond.
Oh, well done. That's quite impressive, actually.
I was
Varel?
practicing.
Gond.
So you, she goes, yes. He's my god.
Oh.
Gond.
Oh, Willow. She said this is her god. This bit of paper is her god.
Nice to meet you.
Would you
I would like to learn how to do the shiny thing.
maybe if you hold I'm not very religious, but maybe if you
Like
hold
to
it, 'cause
learn how to do
you
the
are,
shiny
maybe that
thing.
will help.
I have
Maybe if you hold it,
I
I'm not very religious, but maybe if
Like
you
to
hold
learn
it,
how to do
you
the
are,
shiny
maybe
thing.
that will help. Did you hear? Maybe if you hold it, I'm not very religious, but maybe if you
Like
hold
to
it,
learn how to do
you
the
are,
shiny
maybe
thing.
that will
Right.
help. Did you hear? Maybe if you hold it, I'm not very religious, but maybe if you
Like
hold
to
it, I'll
learn
pass
how
Willow
to
the note.
do
You
the
are,
shiny
maybe
thing.
that will
Right.
help. Did you hear?
Willow.
Maybe if you hold it, I'm not.
Would you mind reading the letter about the thing?
Sorry.
Do I have the letter?
The
It's in
thing
the
that she
Discord.
gave to Varel.
Yeah, he's handed it over
Hello.
to me.
She, before Varel can hand it over to you, she stops him, ruffles through
Oh.
a bag, and hands you another piece of paper with the same stuff on.
Oh,
what was that?
thanks.
Have you got 2 pictures at the top of yours?
Ah, these are little leaflets. I should probably make these, although I don't really care enough to tell other people about it.
Oh, it's a leaflet. I thought it was a god because she said that is my god.
No.
Oh,
Have
do
you
you
ever
want- do
lived
you
in
want
a
me-
house? When you live in a house, they like come to your door and they're like, "Hello, I want to talk about my
Do-
God." And I'm like, "I have
you
a
want me to
God.
read?
Go in."
Do you want me to read it for you?
You can do. Here you go. We had somebody knock on our door once, Willow. My dad hit them. They never came back.
Oh,
I'm not sure if it's the same, but it might be an approach.
maybe.
Here you go, Hamish.
Want
Have a
me-
look.
Do you want me to read it out loud to everybody?
Well, unless you could do the mind talky thing, I think is best.
Alright then, so it says Gond, deity of knowledge and invention.
Whoa.
We are the order of clerics of Gond. Our main goals are to heal those who need healing, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. We are trained in celestial healing.
Whoa.
The heart of Gond's church was the high holy craft house of inspiration. I like that word. This monastery was run by the high artificer, Danaktar, most holy servant of Gond. Danaktar was the highest ranking mortal cleric of Gond. He was the supreme voice in ecclesiastical matters. As part of our role, the clerics of the Order of the Clerics of Gond, that's quite a mouthful, have the ability to perform sacred ritual ceremonies, including funeral rites, weddings, coming of age, and atonements. With a Gondian cleric, you get knowledge, innovation, remedial help, and sacred ritual casting, which can have significant benefits for everyone involved. If you are interested in joining the Church of Gond or the Order of the Clerics of God, contact Nash
And
for
as she
more
says that, she sort of
information,
just waves.
or head to a Church of Gond for more information. Churches of Gond can be found in areas of great innovation such as Sentil Keep, Waterdeep, Athkatla, and Suzail.
That's easy for you.
Until then, let Gond guide you to knowledge, innovation, and safety. Very interesting. I haven't got a fucking clue what any of that means. So if anybody would like to enlighten me somewhat.
Her name is Nasha.
Nash.
Nash.
This is Nash we're speaking to. Right. Okay, bye Nash.
She's coming with us.
Oh, is she? Right, okay.
So
If
are you
anyone
spreading
was
the
to-
word of your god, or did you get kicked out, or why are you on your own?
To Willow, she goes, some bad things happened. I had to leave.
Like what?
I think Willow's in pain.
Or having a shite.
One of the two. Maybe she was concentrating.
I'd rather not recount the events.
Okay.
I'm out
I mean,
traveling on my own.
Willow, she lost.
are they chasing after you?
I don't think so. They think I'm dead.
Okay. Well, what we're gonna do is you're gonna put this on, and she takes one of her like bits of fabric and then wraps it around her head like a little shawl.
She sort of
I thought that's
flinches.
Oberon, and perfect. No one knew who he was.
Yeah,
The
as
best
soon as
is
you go
that-
to put it on, she flinches away from you and then sort of realizes that you're not going to hurt her and then allows you to put it on.
She like gently tucks her hair into the shawl, like.
You turn to Oberon. He clearly was not listening to a word that was being written out on like the parchment at all. Not interested. It was
funny,
kind of just-
You're so concentrating on these horses, you can just hear half the conversations from everyone. It's like, what the hell's going on?
He's like oversteering them, like horses. You kind of just let them go, but Oberon's like left, right, left, right.
We're
Like,
actually weaving down the road.
Yeah. We're just like.
I'll be with you in a minute, guys. Yes, have your glowing weapon. Hang on, hang on.
Okay. So, as all of this has taken place, it's been a few hours and it's starting to get dark again. The village is probably another half a day's walk.
All right, let's go. Oh.
Are you continuing into the night, or are you making camp at this point?
I don't know. What does everyone think? Should we carry on, or should we get a nice, good night's sleep and rest and eat and drink and I'm so tired. Ooh.
How's
Right,
our
so I
time?
think-
Are we running on a time scale?
You will start taking points of exhaustion after this, though, if you do not rest.
Right, well then
How-
that's a hint on.
How are we going there for the whole journey there and back?
Yeah.
You seem to be on time.
So we can do, because we didn't talk about it before we left, but can we do the whole thing on normal time so we don't have to go fast pace at any point, or? I thought we
Yeah.
worked out that we'd still make it back in the same day, wasn't it?
The same day? No, it's about 3 days there, 3 days back. But
As in the same day we were due to be back for the
Yeah.
circus
Meet that
people.
guy.
but
Yeah.
because you started halfway,
So we'd have to fast pace a couple of the days or do the exhaustion.
yeah. But you would be able to make it back without the exhaustion. But you can camp now.
Okay.
Essentially.
Okay.
Yeah, let's camp. Let's break out some of that lovely dried meat and
I
vegetables.
might have eaten more than I should have the other night.
What does that mean, Hamish?
It means I had an extra slice of salami.
It's only one slice, that's fine.
I know, but I'm so sorry. I'll make the tents up. Oberon, you go and punch the horse. Willow, you make things Like, you have fun with your glowing mace. Vorel, do you know what? Just chill out. You've done well today.
Me and Willow could go play in the field with our glowing weapons.
I am your father.
I mean, at this point,
Woo, woo.
Varel, at this point, your weapon is no longer glowing.
I'd like to ask her to make it glow again,
Ah.
please. Please, can we make my weapon glow again?
She puts her hand out, and again you see this bauble of blue-white celestial energy. She flicks her hand out towards you. The weapon is
Woohoo!
glowing again.
Let's go, Willow.
Will you do the same with my ass?
You just see the two kids go skipping off into the field, swinging the glowing weapons around.
What did you say, Hamish?
I said, can you make my ass glow?
I can, but I can only light up one thing at a time.
I'll have the left cheek.
As she does, throughout your weapon just stops glowing. As,
Start shaking it.
as the light sort of collects into a ball and comes back to the palm of Nash's hand. And she just looks at Hamish and kind of sheepishly just pushes
She's
her
got to
hand
touch it
out.
though.
And just her goes into the butt cheek of Hamish. Now Hamish is a firefly.
Oh,
This
the
is
bat it's
fantastic.
ran out. Nash. Oh, hang on. Why is Hamish glowing?
If you want, Vorel, you can skip with me through the field and with my glowing ass.
I thought you were doing the tents though.
That can wait. I thought this might make you happy.
But Big Willow
Everyone's
were
gone
going.
to replace Hamish, but during the tents, just shaking his head. Why?
But why would you make your arse glow? I mean, seriously, why your arse?
Because,
It's a Hamish.
I don't know, it seemed like the most sensible thing to do at the time.
Well, you two better fence
Good,
though. Willow's mate versus your arse.
You could have had your bagpipes glow. Like, why your ass? Just continues to do the tent.
Okay.
What I do with my ass is my choice.
She made the hamster glow.
It's not a hamster. It's
Gerbil.
And at that, she sort of cocks her head, slightly confused, and there is now a small glowing something in the middle of Hamish's beard. As a little face just pops out and just the glowing eyes and a nose, and the fear is given off. Celestial light.
I don't know
check
what's
you
in the
out,
air,
Jeff.
but we're feeling very lightheaded tonight. I don't know what's in the air.
Okay, so
I don't know. It's probably all the
You-
drugs fumes.
you haven't got the drugs yet, guys.
Oh,
We could be messed up on the way back.
Yeah. Right, so, as you guys all settle down for the evening, who is taking first watch?
well,
Nash,
seeing as
after-
Yeah.
I've got. I'll tell you what. Fine, I will take the first watch. Just because I've got a glowing gerbil, and I could use it as a sort of torch. And,
So, Nash volunteers to also come out on first watch with you if you want her to, or not. That's up to you.
at least then I can keep a watch on her, because I'm not gonna lie, she creeps me the fuck out.
You wait until you've been on watch with her.
So, go ahead and make a perception check. Nash will do the same.
Do I perceive creepiness? Here we go. My phone is buzzing. Is that Twitter popping off? Is it?
I thought it was mine actually, but
Perception? Did you say? Sorry.
Yes, please. Nash rolled a 24.
holy crap, she sees everything.
What's his name? Hamish.
Yeah.
He rolled an absolutely massive 7.
Okay. So, yeah, you look around. You're too focused on trying to suss out Nash. And she's just looking around trying to keep watch. Are you saying anything to her?
Nash, what's your deal? I don't understand you. Like, why? I just don't understand. Why do you want to come with us?
It's not about coming with you guys. It's about being able to get there safely.
So you're using us?
I asked for a ride to get there safe. You guys said yes.
And what's your plan when you get there?
I don't know.
Well, what are your intentions? What do you want to achieve?
I want to survive.
Right. Me too, by the way. I guess we'll protect you for the time being, but I've got my eye on you there, Nash. You're a bit of a strange one, I'll give you that. Unless you want to start doing a ventriloquist show with me, that would be great. Hamish and Nash, and we could tour the world, and we could make loads of money performing together.
I'm not really a performer.
Right, okay. Do you know what? Thank you for this wonderful conversation. You're one creepy person.
Well, I'm sorry that I creep you out.
It's alright.
And
You
she
know, you do
takes out a
you.
diary and she just starts writing in a diary.
Please.
Right. Good. Right. Who's on next watch?
Who's taking second watch?
Oberon will, since Oberon's got dark vision.
Go
Oberon,
ahead
would you care for a glowing gerbil?
Hold his hand up. Like, do you trust Oberon with an animal? Your pet?
He's going to punch it, Hamish. He's going to punch the gerbil.
Right. I'll trust you with it on this occasion, but this is your final chance. Otherwise, if I see an animal, I'm taking you the opposite way, and I'm never taking you to the zoo. So have this gerbil and make sure Jeffrey survives.
Okay. Oberon, go ahead and make a perception check then, please.
Oberon's too focused on not harming the gerbil.
Okay.
A nice 6 there.
Yeah, you don't see anything. The glowing gerbil is just blinding you too much. You're unable to properly see anything around. Okay, who's taking third watch?
Gerbil.
Well,
I
for Willow, we're both blind in the dark, so who?
Yeah. I don't mind doing it.
Rather, you rolled good last time. I rolled crap last time.
So, Willow, go ahead
Oh.
and make a perception check with disadvantage, please.
Oh, 13.
13.
At least your dice aren't broken.
Okay. So, the sun starts coming up. It's been a very quiet watch for all of you, and as usual, starts stirring. You eat breakfast, you get everything ready, and you continue on the way. Oberon, go ahead and make an animal handling check for me, please.
Willow stroking the horse. Can I give him assist? Like, he's trying to hang out with the horses and, like, gently calm them before everyone comes over and punches them.
Sure.
I will roll again. See if I get any better.
Yes, please.
Can we buy new dice first? Yay!
Hey!
Okay, it takes a little bit of time, but after the last couple of days, you're starting to learn how to get a hang of them, and you guys managed to take off within about 20 minutes. Is there anything that you guys would like to do before you guys reach the city on the rest of
I'd like my gerbil just to pop out of my beard, and I'll just feed it some of the feed.
Thought Oberon still has the gerbil.
Right, so what the hell am I feeding? What's this in my beard?
That's the question
Just
of
a
the
bit
game.
You just look down and there's a
You're making the nest bigger.
What is
looking up
there?
at you,
What is it?
a chipmunk,
What is it?
as it jumps
A
out of your
chipmunk.
beard.
Fucking get up! Yeah.
You've
throw
got
it
the
at the horse.
It's ran. It's already gone. It's
Right,
already jumped
okay.
off the cart.
It's like a beard
Oberon,
for
give me
nature.
Jeffrey. It's time for his dinner.
It's probably Gerbil is probably on his shoulder at this point, clinging to
Hey,
his long
Jeffrey.
hair.
The gerbil sort
Jeffrey.
of looks at Hamish, and then jumps across onto the beard, and then just
There we are.
starts.
There we
eating
are.
away.
Have some time for your dinner. There you go. Oh, enjoy that, you little bastard. There you go. Right, there you are. Did you enjoy glowing? Yes, you did, you little fluffy so and so. He's just sort of nestling away with and bonding with Jeffrey.
Okay.
This gerbil has lasted longer than Oberon thought it would.
We haven't been in a fight yet. Hang on.
I would say wait till the fight. Okay. So
That's the distraction.
you come to large gates fairly early in your travel. As you come to the border of Izeth and the Empire, there are two large watchtowers connected by a stone bridge that also acts as a portcullis. Atop each tower stands 4 guards, all armed with longbows and arrows, and on the ground, guarding the gate, there are 10 guards, 5 each side. They are all dressed in simple brown-black leather armor. Halt!
What? What do you want?
I don't know if we can. I don't know if Oberon has the skills.
Oberon, pull back on the reins.
Oberon will pull back
Okay,
on the
just-
reins like really sharply.
Okay.
No, snap the neck! Whoa!
So the horses just stop, and you all sort of shudder from the harshness of the stop. What are your names?
What are your names?
He gives you a very long, piercing look. Names or no entry.
Well, this is Jeffrey the gerbil here. Do you want to stroke my gerbil?
What is your name?
Do you want to stroke my gerbil?
Do you want to? I've already asked. Do you want to stroke my gerbil? I'll give you my name if you stroke my gerbil.
Well, it's gonna bonk Hamish on the head
Oh, what are you
and then
doing, Willow?
stand up.
Do we know where it's the entrance to? Is this like the border or is this the
This
city?
is this is the border. This is basically like border control.
Right,
From my
right.
knowledge, is this just them making sure we're not illegal? Is this only letting in people who have permission to go in? What?
You are unsure.
Yeah, you're the Empire
Okay.
girl, you should know.
Last time you crossed this, you were somebody else. So
Mhm.
you did
What?
not have to go through this.
Willow, should we just tell them everything they ask?
No. Well, I don't know. Hell, Wilma. We're just coming in, please,
What are your
for
names?
holiday.
I'm Bob.
Make a deception
Oh.
check.
No, I am Bob. I
Bob
can't find
Farrell.
deception. What a shame.
I will give you one last chance. Tell me your names, or you will
Hamish,
not be
Willow,
allowed.
Oberon, Willow, and Grandma.
She sort of looks towards the guards, and you probably
Nash,
guess
Nash.
that
She
she's
like
saying her
gestures
name.
for her head to be down with the shawl on. Like,
Her name's
And
Nash.
he sort of takes down your names. What is your business here?
We've got a
Shopping.
load
We're
of.
tourists.
we got shopping.
Tourists. Shopping. Tourists. Doing a whole like
Sightseeing.
it's sightseeing across like all the way from the Sapphire Coast. We're just going up all the way up north.
Just
He sort of clicks his finger,
Right
and
up.
as he does, 4 guards, 2 on each side, sort of come up and surround the cart. We're going to check your all luggage just to ensure that there's no illegal things entering the Empire.
Oh,
I
no
didn't
problem.
know
I mean,
salami was
Are you
illegal.
allowed to bring meat? I know some places don't allow meat and cheeses to pass through because of like.
Meat is fine.
um,
And they sort of take a couple of minutes to search through. They sort of jump down and go back to the commander, the person who's shouting the orders, and you sort of hear nothing illegal, sir. just basic camping supplies. He's nodding
Hamish
his head.
leans over and goes, "Nothing illegal yet."
The commander looks up at you. What's your
I'm
business
only
here?
joking. We're only here to do some shopping and some tourism, you know. We're passing through. We're doing a trip of the north, me and my friends here.
Do you
So,
check us on the way back? Because I won't buy anything embarrassing if you check us on the way back.
what do you mean embarrassing, Willow?
I'm just asking the guards if they check us on the way back.
Sort of clicks his
Yeah.
fingers again, and the portcullis just starts creaking open.
I will take that as a maybe.
I think it was a
And they
yes.
sort of move out of the way and let you guys continue into the Empire.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. We'll see you on the way back.
Okay, so you continue into the Empire. To start with, there's nothing obviously different about the Empire. You know, it's all the fields, and it's just sort of the guard post and sort of a wall either side. You take the rest of the day to continue, and it gets to about 1 p.m. It gets about lunchtime, half a day's travel, and you arrive to Hirith, which is a bustling city full of shops, stores, beauty outlets, so hairdressers, tattooists and salons. In the centre, atop a small precipice, stands the Emlyn family mansion. Willow, you are very familiar with this mansion, for you have stayed here many a month. The grand building is made out of red stone bricks, with a large chimney on the side and large imposing windows. Think very Victorian-esque British house, large sort of houses. I need you all
Right,
to
so
make me perception checks, please.
Absolutely. Can do that for you, no problem, since you asked so nicely.
Now everyone gets the good rolls, no?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
oh, nice.
Wow, Hamish, that's your highest roll, isn't it?
Oberon,
19.
Yeah.
Oberon
Cheers.
and Hamish, you two see what looks to be down on the side street a rat, and the only thing that strikes you as strange about this creature is, unlike a lot of the other rats, it's got bright blonde, almost platinum coloured hair, kind of fur, and
Oh.
above it, about 20-25 foot in the air, circling it, is an owl.
Oberon, do you see that? I think it's a moon gerbil. Do you
Sorry, I
see?
can't take that seriously. Yes,
It's one of
I
them.
do see.
What's a moon gerbil?
So, I do you think we should follow it? Because I gotta be honest, once I heard there were salons here, I was gonna get a matching ginger beard for my gerbil. But I mean, if you think this is more important, we can go after the moon gerbil instead.
I think going after Moon Gerbil is
Hamish,
more
what's a moon
important
gerbil?
than matching beards at the moment.
Right, fine. I mean, I'll need to assess my priorities with you another time, because I was gonna say let's go get my beard done, but okay. Everyone, Vorel, Willow, Nash, and Oberon, let's head off and follow this little rat that we've just seen.
I mean, you don't have to come now. You can head your own way if you like.
What, you want to just carry on?
I'm just one of the list here. I don't want to have to take part in vegetable collecting if he doesn't want to.
At that point, the gerbil. Fucking gerbil. You guys are gonna be saying gerbils, god damn it.
Put him on this.
I've downgraded it. At that point, the rat sort of turns down the side street that it was stuck as. And a couple of seconds later, walking out from the side street, Ro, would you like to launch the game and come on
Oh.
and introduce your character for us, please?
Oh my god.
They've fallen asleep.
I don't know. Ro, you there?
I'm in the toilet. Leave me alone.
Oh.
Oh
There you
no! There we go.
Okay, does it work? Ha!
There we go.
Sorry, technical.
Hello.
My apologies. Oh god,
we know
lightning.
all,
Sorry.
we know all about those. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. Oh god.
Uh,
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
So, Rowan, please describe the person that you see the rat turn into walking out of the side house.
The best looking elf you have ever seen in your life. Stunning, drop dead gorgeous, the best blonde hair, it's immaculate. Perfect, can't complain. He's got a very nice golden circlet, very nice clean robes, very fancy. Very fetching colour of green.
You guys all
My
recognise
god,
him.
it's that elf. It's the one from. Is it the one?
It's Willow.
You.
It's the
It's
one.
Willow. It's fine.
Yeah, it's the one that Willow turned into before.
It's just
a
Willow's
knowing.
magic trick. But hang on, Willow, you're there. Willow's. Willow, how are you doubled?
Vorolf, my god.
There's two Willows. Willow's there and Willow's there.
It's not two willows. It's one. There's a moon gerbil willow and there's a willow.
Oh. So which one's good and which one's evil?
Doesn't have to be good and evil. Oh my god.
Look, you don't normally be a rat and then turn from a rat into a person and not mean harm. Why would you be a rat? You'd be a rat because you're
I
sneaking
don't
around.
know. Hello there, Nurin, is it? We know you. We've met before.
Oh really?
Blue screening.
Wi-
And you can
Willow,
kind of see her face, like, kind of like, it's like rippling. Like, she's trying to change how she looks, but she's also trying to stay Willow as she looks as a Neuron, and she's just like, nothing. Head empty.
She needs that silver
Willow.
potion you got, Hamish. Quick, give it to
This
her.
is weird buffering.
Willow, we know this person because you turned into them before. Why didn't you say hello?
Has Willow actually ever met a Neuron? She hasn't, has she?
No, so when you were working
No.
for the family, Nurin had left to go on adventures, and after Nurin had returned back at his father's request, there was a bit of conflict, some meatballs being thrown.
There was spaghetti thrown. Yeah.
There was. And
Portraits
before-
ruined.
And before you ever got to meet a Nurin, you sort of made your escape after a sound of people sort of leaving the house and breaking pottery.
Don't say. The vase.
breaking
vase.
The vase. And you sort of use that distraction to sneak out of the house. So no, you have never actually met a Nurin.
So you two like twins?
I have never met this man in my life. I don't know who a Neuron is.
We know this, but you said a Nurin. You've said the name before. Your name is a Nurin, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So my friend here, the one that's got hooves, she says that she turned.
Willow
she-
instantly gets rid of her hooves and her feet. As soon as she turns to my friend with the hooves, she gets him a little
So
toes.
Nurin, go
Because
ahead
it's
and make a
you,
perception check. So
Everyone is just sitting in the front.
Oh
with
god,
head
wait,
in
I
his
need to
hands,
find
going,
things to
believe
roll.
it was
terrible.
one.
It's okay, O'Brien.
Hamish
We'll
is
just
just-
stay back here.
Hamish is just grassing Willow up at this point.
You know what? Let me
Bear with, I need something to roll.
This is hurting my head.
Oh, that's sad.
Welcome
Sick.
to the Rubbish Rolls Club.
So with that, you don't
I
actually
blame you.
don't
Jinxed.
see Willow changing at all. You're too busy concerned why this person changes into you and pretends to be you.
Yeah, it's a bit concerning. I feel like this is identity fraud. I have a reputation. Ruined.
Well, I don't know what to say
Sorry,
then
I'm
because this
fighting
is there was two. She turned into you before, and stop shaking your head, Willow. You know it's true.
She's really racist. You know, I can disguise myself, and I was a blonde elf called
Yep.
Shmanurin.
No lies,
Make a
slander.
Deception.
Deception, yeah. And Anurin, go ahead and make an insight check for me. Which would be
Yes.
Wait, I need to
wisdom.
check that. Wait,
Oh no, what's your modifier?
it's +0,
Yes.
so just 11.
So Willow, how did you know to turn into this person?
Yeah, I'd like to know too.
I can just turn into an elf, and she's gonna turn into sort of a Nurin, but like make it different enough, like a bigger nose, longer forehead, uglier.
Right.
It looks like a home
Can
bargain
Hamish-
Anurin.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's just
Right.
like, see, it's nothing like
Hamish-
you. You're so much more
Hamish
handsome.
determine whether Willow is actually is it? Does Hamish remember that is not the same elf that Willow turned into in the offices?
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at the two, you're comparing the two, and Willow's made it different enough for it to seem like she hasn't, but it's different enough for it to stick in your mind. So, yeah.
Right.
So attempting
So I
to
do-
gaslight
I-
the party.
So Willow, I think you've got some explaining to do here. Take it away.
I thought we should give them both a dagger and let them fight it out. Winner takes the face.
Hi, I know your dad.
That's not a great way to start with me.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't really a choice. Yeah. I mean, I just, when people are like, "Oh, how's Anurin?" I just went to the parties and was like, and then she's gonna like actually morph into like a perfect replica of Anurin.
That's pretty fucked up, Willow.
Kind of be like, "Ah, yes, the family's doing well. How are you doing? Ha ha ha." Keep it up, the family appearance. And you can tell in her eyes she just wants to die. You can, no perception checks needed for anyone.
Really awkward, was it just me?
Okay, I'm gonna assume Willow is shorter than him. So he's just gonna kind of walk up to her and like bend so he's like forehead close to her, like, this is offensive.
Well, at least I got you a bit more time to hang out with your friends, And then she's gonna turn back into herself.
Friends? Okay.
Your dad said you were adventuring. Other scary people said you're adventuring. I almost died because I pretended to be you because I thought you were like really smart and cool and clever and like rich and stuff. But turns out you're just apparently kind of
Willow.
Willow?
not.
Kind of a what?
No, I'm intrigued. Carry on.
Well, you're just an adventurer like us.
Who else is around us at the moment? Are people watching this, or is that already in the back alley?
Yeah, you guys have gone into the back alley. Basically, yeah, Nurin came out and you went over, and as soon as you did, he retracted back into the back alley.
Yeah.
So as for people not to watch.
What are you doing lurking around back alleys there, Anurin?
Why are you a moon jobble?
Yes.
Mooch. Okay.
And she's gonna point her mace at him accusationally.
Moon gerbils
I mean-
are bad.
Why moon gerbil?
I don't know, I didn't
Yeah.
see it. I didn't.
We
It
saw
was
a
the
picture.
software.
Somebody showed us a logo, and it had a rat on a moon. So moon gerbil.
That was it. Aye, yeah, that's exactly right. Moon gerbils. And we just saw a funky looking rat come this way, and lo and behold,
Okay.
you pop your, frankly, might I say, exquisite blonde head out from the corner.
Yay,
And
someone with good taste. Thank you.
I know. Well, have you seen? Do you wanna pet my gerbil?
Get him.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up a few paces. Like, okay. No, okay,
Famous
good.
cornering a beautiful young man in an alleyway.
Yeah.
Right.
With his rat.
Giving
Hamish
off
will just,
creepy vibes.
Hamish will just give his gerbil a quick little feed through his beard. There we go. And he'll retreat into the background, feeling a bit embarrassed.
But why are you sneaking around as a rat?
I am a rat.
No, you're an elf. And you're Willow.
Can I?
You're
I'm
Willow
just
Scott,
gonna
a rat.
shift into a rat real quick.
Okay,
Oh,
so you see this form, and as you see that, you do notice the Ratit de Mondes symbol stitched into the clothing as the clothing sort of whips around, and this almost perfect form of a Nurin is crunched down into a small blonde rat.
Ah, Oberon, punch it!
You're the best person, Oberon. You're the best with animals.
Time to
Please
shine,
don't punch
Oberon.
me.
Time to shine, Oberon.
Maybe
Kick
how you
the
get the
gerbil.
vegetables. Wink a wink.
It's trying to get Willow in trouble.
Yeah, it's not my fault you don't like your dad. I was just trying to help and get money.
So, you know
Okay,
about...
I'm gonna shift back up again.
Okay.
Oh, he's back again.
So are
You
you
know
selling
about-
drugs now? Is that what you do?
Ah, one of the many things. You know, I like to.
Well,
Do you
Jack of
know
all
the
trades.
Mad- Do you know the Mad Hatter?
Oh, you're the weird group. Okay, he always sends the weird ones.
What do you
Oh.
mean weird?
Wait, there's nothing weird about that.
Always-
Just because we've got somebody who looks just like you, there's nothing weird about that. And somebody who keeps a gerbil in their beard. What's weird about that?
And my left butt cheek is glowing still.
We're trying to get cream for that though, so don't worry.
I think you may need more than cream, but okay, we'll carry on.
Do you know what? Actually, we are quite weird now that you mention it.
No, we're not.
As a group,
No. We play musical instruments as well, though.
So, where
I-
do we get
I
the
don't
stuff?
oh, this way, and I take them off to the sewers.
I thought the rat-
So,
oh, not again.
Not
Sewers
sewers again!
Well,
No, I'm not.
keep your hands on your head.
I'll keep hold of my axe.
Yeah.
okay.
Don't
So-
drink any water down there, Voro, for the love of God, don't.
Nash, Nash, can you make the axe do its thing, please?
I just imagine Natalie Dorothy left, like in the alleyway when everything's going down. She's just like, do do
No, she
do
was
do
very
do
entertained
do
by
do
whatever the
do
hell
do.
that was. But
She's
yeah,
stirring it. She's whispering in all our heads.
She
Do
does
it, do
that.
it, hit them, do it.
and she makes your eyes start glowing. But as Anurin turns, he walks into the alleyway, and what looks just like a stone brick wall, he just passes through. And as you watch
Whoa.
this, you realise that it's an illusion.
A new one's an illusion.
Well,
We can't
slow
walk
down.
on walls.
My God, Voro.
How can you do that? It's a wall. You can't walk through a damn wall. I've
Well,
tried,
it
trust
shoves
me.
him.
Nash walks through the wall as well. Do you guys follow?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
okay.
So as you walk through the wall, there is a staircase going down, and And Noonan is waiting for you guys at the bottom. And as you do, he takes you through the twisting, winding tunnels underneath Hirith until he comes to another wall. And he looks at you guys and steps through the wall into a corridor. You guys follow?
Yeah, because it's an illusionary wall. I learned that already.
So as you step
That's
through,
inside though.
as you step through, you are met with a large cavern. It's very ruggedly made. Over to the right, there is a bar kitchen area, and just out the front there are long tables where people can sit to eat their food. Off to the right, there is a wall with a door in it, with the large words "Training Hall" written above it. So this is obviously where they go to train, do whatever they do, learn how to fight. At the back, there is another wall with a couple of doors on, and these doors are numbered. They look to be some sort of restroom or bedrooms. And then over in the corner between the bedrooms and the bar kitchen, you see that there is an office in large golden letters on the front. Says Amiran.
Oh, Willow, it's your office. No?
Right, so you got a secret hideout, but you decide to put your name on the door. That's quite interesting.
I'm not subtle. I admit
Clearly.
that.
And with that, we're going to
Yes.
take a quick 5-minute break. And we're going to get back into it. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. We will be 5-10 minutes, just go have loo break, get something to drink because it is very, very warm here. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves as well and you're staying hydrated and everything else. But yeah, we will be back in about 10 minutes.
Adios.
Why don't you pull that on me? I'll roll in the sand, and then I will stand perfectly still like a mime. He picks up one of his chains and puts one around his arm and puts the other around Oberon and goes, "You ain't going anywhere away from me then."
The ones that are chained to the wall.
They're locked to the wall.
Oh, are they?
Hey guys! Ugh, that's very loud of me, I'm sorry. Okay, oh. Hey bitch! Stop! Oh, we've lost Willem.
She doesn't want to be in conflict.
Hello.
We've lost your video.
Oh,
It's fine. So, as we start back,
Oh,
you guys
the
are
elf
now,
ears and all the cat.
you guys are in the Raticus Mondes headquarters with the Nirin. What would you all like to do?
We're here for the drugs.
To be fair, he's got a point.
You're
We are
not
here for the
subtle,
drugs.
I like that.
Well, I haven't got much time. We got some things we need to take care of back in a place that I won't disclose the location of. So
Oh, it's the port
You
down
know-
south, Hamish, remember?
oh, for God, Boral.
I thought you forgot where we had to go.
Oberon's like,
No.
Hamish finally learned, and then Boral just.
I was trying to help him. Whoa, what's wrong?
Right. Anyway, we're here for the drugs, and we're sent to look out for Moonjubble or a rat with a moon, and that's here, I assume, because of the rat and the things like that. Have you got it ready for us to pick up? Because frankly, I want to get back down to the tiki bar.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that's the port the big guy was talking about. So, no, is the answer. It's around the place. So,
Would you care to
wait.
disclose more information than that?
What is it that we got to take back?
what drugs you're taking?
Well, we don't know the drugs. We just know we got to pick up some contraband.
That's a big word for you, Bob.
I know. I was quite impressed. I actually remembered it. I got a headache.
For
Now,
somebody who
though.
can't read.
I got a bloody
Can't
headache.
read, but you...
I mean, I can get you some if you want. You can try it. Great, you see lots of pretty pictures.
I like.
Wait,
pictures.
you want us to sample some of this? Oh my God, I don't know. I don't know.
What are we meant to be
Um,
taking back? We don't know what we're actually taking. Nobody's told us. He just said, "Go here, pick up the stuff, bring it back. Don't let the guards see." That was it.
Can I just ask, Anirin? Sorry, like you, why are you dealing, like selling drugs to ship across the region? Like why are you doing this? Why are you in this trade?
Well, have a whole backstory. He like pulls a chair out and like sits on it backwards just to be fancy. So, got really bored in the big shiny house. Found a group of weirdos. Went marching. They do various pub stuff now. Tavern? Something. Anyway. Went traipsing around the place, got very dirty and disgusting. Got bitten by a rat.
Oh, I know how that
It was
feels.
okay.
You know that feeling. It hurt.
Yeah, it weren't great. So, yeah, came here, got my ass handed to me by this prick over there, points out this little weedy guy.
And you
So-
look over, and it's a short human-looking male with sort of really floofy hair, and he looks quite small. Hi, I'm Kravak.
Everyone kind of
Krabak.
Yeah, I was his mentor when he first got here. Do you remember
Oh.
that, Niren? You sucked.
overall like
Yeah,
cocks
you
his
broke my
head,
nose.
like really like, and then turns to like Iren and is like, I don't. How? He's like trying to calculate how like someone so
Because Butterfly
smaller
Man,
than.
I used more than just physical strength. Strategies, tactics. I knew with
Whereas
him.
I take that big piece of metal on the wall, points to his great axe, and just bash it about. That's my
Aimlessly.
tactic.
Is this
Like you,
axe bigger
Bora.
than mine?
You what, sorry?
Is the axe on the wall bigger than mine?
Yes. Very big.
Oh, Voral. Oh dear.
That's a
Oh.
nice axe. I like that. How heavy is
It's
it?
not. It's not always about the size, Voral.
Oh, it
I
is
mean,
when it's an
girth-
axe. When you're bringing it down somebody's head, the bigger the better.
No, I've heard that sometimes girth matters as well.
That's hammers. That's not axes. Axes is definitely the weight at the end of the head, because then as you swing it, the more mass you do, it splits skulls a lot easier.
But
Girth, you want a
depends
hammer.
how-
I think you want a big,
It
big head
depends.
on the
Yeah,
end.
that's true, but it depends how you use it. Anyway,
Do you still use
sorry,
your
I
axe?
entered.
Do I still use it?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I
it's on
throw
the
it at that wall over there. And this
Oh.
big wooden piece of thing hacked to pieces.
Yeah, there's splinters coming off, and you can sort of see through into what looks like a bedroom that this wall has taken a huge beating out of. And I mean, these are really, really thick planks of wood that have just got huge holes in.
I'm just gonna lift my axe up and go. It's okay. You kill goblins good. It's fine.
Goblins. Wow. Okay. Bit mean, but alright. Carry on. Anyway, back to my story. Where was I? I got bitten by a rat. Yeah. Traipsing around here for a while, doing this and that, avoiding my father, as per usual. Got turned into a drow, died. That wasn't fun.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Like I said, I'm very versatile. I do a lot. I go everywhere. It's
Well,
a
there's
thing I do.
There's versatility, and then there's immortality.
And then it's turning into a rat. Let's face it. That's not the strangest thing we've seen.
And Krevak sort of
That's-
stands up. He goes, "Yes, well, bringing him back was sort of my doing." Hello again, Krevak.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I did forget because.
Yes, we know you're
frankly,
here, little man.
He
Hey,
is
I
not
may
on
be
his
little,
face.
but I broke your nose once. Don't forget that.
He is quite. How does he reach your nose? I mean, he's like half my height. How could he actually reach your nose?
And he sort of,
Well, he'd already
Took
kicked
his-
me to the floor by that point.
yeah, he sort of touches down and he looks up at you, and he jumps. And as he does, he just puts like an uppercut up into Vorel's nose.
Oh,
Two.
Take
Sorry, what?
1 point of damage.
Oh, I had something up my nose then. I thought it was that gnome again.
You
oh
sort of see like
don't.
blood starting to drip down from Vorel's nose as Krevak just stands under him going,
Nice.
"This looks like you when I did that to you."
Is that how you treat
I-
strangers when they come and say
Excuse me,
hello?
my bone structure is way better than that.
If
I'll have you know. Thank you.
Say so, Elven man.
Rude.
That, is your name Krabak? Did you say?
Crack,
I'm
crack,
sorry,
like ours
but-
crack. I
Krevak.
think.
Exactly, Arse Crack. Arse Crack.
Crack,
That's
yes.
what your name. Your name is now Arse Crack.
Yep. We got
Right.
a fuck you over there. We got ass crack here.
I've got to
I
say,
hate you
you're
guys
a
so
bit.
fucking much.
No, you,
That's because we
You're
call
a
you
bit
ass
of-
crack. That's
No,
why.
that's,
It's okay,
this
little
is
man.
the DM.
I'm
Stop
sorry.
throwing my names up.
What if they're gonna
You're-
assault us and beat us up? We're gonna call their
Oh.
names.
yeah, you hit him in the nose. I can call him what I like. It's a bit of a. All I was gonna
Look,
say
he asked.
is that you seem like a bit of a dick. That's all I'm gonna say. No offense meant by it. You're just a bit of a dick.
Sort of
That's all.
elbows the Nura and goes, "Maybe that's why we get on so well,"
Yeah.
and walks
Lol.
away.
Right. where do we find these drugs then? Because frankly, I don't want to stay here with that short, curly-haired twat.
Thank you, little man.
Little man, I'll tell you something. No, do you know what? That's accurate. Actually, I'm quite sure.
And he just gives a smirk over towards Hamish and then Anirin, and then goes, "Okay, I'm going." And he steps back.
At least he
into the
doesn't have a
bedroom.
gerbil. I've got gerbil.
But yeah, drugs. Drugs. Somewhere. Bear with. Come with. Whatever. And he walks off to his office. And big door. Open. Is this where I do room description?
Yes, please describe how your office
Okay.
looks.
It's not an office.
It's not an office anymore.
No, this is a throne room. Put it that way. You know,
What?
big carpet, very nice. Red carpet down the center, huge setup in the background.
You
Tapestries,
certainly think a lot of
etc.
yourself.
Huge chair.
Hamish, I think there's some overcompensation going on here.
I know, big axe, big chair. It's ridiculous.
But pretty. This is the main thing. Yes. So wanders over to his chair and pulls out a big drawer from underneath and starts rifling through loads of papers and flinging them everywhere. And then pulls up a little map and flings it at Hamish and goes, "That's where your drugs are." And it's a map of the
Oh,
city with little crisscrosses.
Things.
What do you mean they're not here?
hell?
Oh my god.
They said go collect
No.
drugs from the rat flying people on the moon, and that was it. They never said we had to go there and do a treasure hunt.
Oh my god.
It's fun. Who
We
doesn't
did
like a
it on the
treasure hunt?
beach and we sucked at it on the beach, and now we got to do it in real life with the city guards.
For real. Honestly, there was a point when we were stood in the middle of a town and we were literally, there were signposts and
Yeah.
we got lost.
We didn't know which way to
And
go. We had to ask the
There was
guard.
also another point where I didn't understand where north was.
And
I
he
don't
dressed
know.
up as a statue of sand, and he just stood perfectly still for ages, as long as he could. And we lost the competition. That gnome needs to die, Hamish, still, by the way, because he cheated us out of that competition. That's
There's
not
no
on.
gnomes here. There's
Yeah,
no
have you got
gnomes
any
here,
gnomes
so-
here? Gnomes are bad. Don't let them into your clan. So your cult.
to put it nicely.
I was gonna say it's a society, but yeah, cult's probably more accurate. We'll go with that.
Oh, awesome.
So, yeah. If it helps, just look for the rats.
Look for the rats. Okay.
What about
Got
gerbils?
Gerbils.
Do the rats have the drugs in them, so we gotta cut them open, get the drugs out, pour them into a bag?
I wouldn't advise cutting up the rats, no, they wouldn't appreciate it very much.
Well, I'm not
Are you
asking about how
saying
it
that the-
feels.
The rats are the drugs, so we lick the rats, and then that's...
No, we gotta put the rats in the bag because we can't take the drugs. We gotta deliver the drugs to the Mad Hatter. So we gotta collect all the rats, put them in the bag.
At this point, Hamish licks Jeffrey the gerbil to see if there's any effect from him, and he's like, "No, it doesn't work. You're lying to me."
So
Puts
he's
it-
asleep.
Sorry-
You take him
sorry,
out of
Jeffrey.
the beard. You lick him, and you give him sort of like a cow's lick on the front with a little piece of hair that sort of now rolls over, and he just sort of stares daggers like, "How dare you
Oh,
waken me from my sleep, peasant?"
sorry, Jeffrey.
It worked,
Sorry,
Hamish.
Jeffrey.
Did it
You
work?
go back in there. You go back in
Everyone's
there.
just
You
got
get
like a
used-
look of disgust of like, "Oh,
I think you're gonna have to explain it out to them, and you're in.
Okay, so. I am a big guy, hence throne room. I have lots of little rat friends that scurry around the place. You find the rats, you find the drugs. I'm not going to keep them all here because that's weird and suspicious. Like, no. So, go find the rats.
Okay. I mean, fair enough. I mean, I wouldn't want to live with a bunch of rats either. I mean,
They're a bit
Why
smelly,
can't you take us to the rats?
yeah."
because they're all rats. Huh.
So is he.
I mean, I can. I mean, yeah, it probably helped. There'll be guards crawling all over the place, and you guys look suspicious as hell. So, yeah.
The whole time
Why do we look
that
suspicious?
Nurin was showing us around his store, but Willow was like observing him and like fine tuning her disguise because her original disguise was just based off like oil paintings and stuff. So she's got that HD look, that little mole on the back of the neck. She's just like getting it all in.
Okay.
Willow, you're putting a funny face. Don't clench. Don't clench. She's thinking.
Okay, he
really
just
hard.
turns and looks at her and just goes, "Stop it." Don't be weird.
And then she turns into him. She's like, "Stop it! Don't be weird."
I like that. That's funny. How do you know which one's our Willow, which one's the rat Willow? The rat person.
I'm gonna go take you to all my drugs, haha! And then she's gonna try and sit in the Nurin's throne.
She's gonna what,
Oh
sorry?
my god.
Try and sit in the Nurin's throne.
A Nurin.
Yes.
Do I ask what you want to do, or do I just ask you to make an attack roll? What are
Yeah,
you
I'll
doing?
just roll.
You're
Wow.
You're attacking.
They're attacking your drugs mules.
Yeah, I don't like the mule. Oh god, this is confusing. I don't like these stats.
Oh, you better not do it then. Oh well.
Confusion.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame.
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna stab her.
Willow's about to die. Goodbye, everyone.
Probably.
Goodbye,
Wait, I
Willow.
actually have to roll this crap. Go.
That meets.
Is
That's a success, right?
+4. Crap, where's all my tabs? 15. 18, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you die?
Get ready for my squishy self to die.
In the hamster moon party, we died.
Please don't hit 16 or I will die permanently. And instantly.
It's fine, it's only little. Maybe
Oi!
not.
Willow, stop hitting Willow. There's no need for violence. We're here for business.
It's fine. 6? I don't know how much this hurts.
Big time. I am bleeding.
Oh, Christ.
Willow,
I
which
don't
one's
think you
you?
understand what issue we
Why
have.
are you doing this at level 1? He's not the person to do this with at level 1.
We don't know who you are. What are you on about? What's level 1?
I'm glad we have a huge leader of the coast after you to kill you. That you're an asshole.
Oh, that's Willow. That's
My
our
throne. That's it on my throne.
Right, Willow, you feel a hand
Don't you
on
hurt
your
my
shoulder.
friends.
Oh, it's crack ass.
No. As you turn
What
around,
was that?
I said at this point, Willow feels a hand on his shoulder. Turn around and it's Nash.
No, Shelby.
And you feel sort of soft magical energy going through your body. And you're going to heal 8 points of HP.
I love Nash.
And she
Yeah.
casts Cure Wounds on you.
Thank you, Nash.
Well, that's just
Oh.
cheating.
No,
Kinda
she's just a
crap
friend
is
we
that?
made. That's what happens when you make friends, you see. They help you. Instead of rats who smell funny.
You know what? Row.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, never mind. Alright. So, what are you guys doing?
We shall take our departure and look for the rats before somebody else gets stabbed.
Unless
And
you got
hopefully
anything that can
Okay.
help us along the
Hopefully
way.
we'll take the right Willow.
Well, when Willow
help.
turns into a Nurin, she's still wearing a dress, so I think it's kind of.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he'd wear anything as long as it was nice. He don't care. Means nothing to him.
Who's got the
You are
map?
quite dapper, I'll give you that.
Thank you.
Yeah, but there's
I
Dapper
appreciate it.
being
My pleasure,
good with
my
it, and there's
pleasure.
Dapper being bad with it, and it's a little bit mixed. Especially a throne. I mean, what's the throne about? That's just strange.
I thought this was an office. Thought you wanted to leave your shiny house. And with all the paintings and all the
Why would you do that? Like, why would you leave such luxury? I mean, that's my dream. That is my dream.
Whose
You
phone
walked
did
away
you
from
nick?
there.
It's not that great.
Whose phone did you steal? Whose was it?
No, it's really not. She's met my father. That explains everything. We don't like him. He's a interesting fellow.
How so?
You think I'm an
That's his
arsehole?
son, so
I never said you were an asshole. I just said I prefer it if you didn't stab my friends.
I prefer if she didn't sit on my throne, but here we are.
Well, it's
I
gonna
think
fart
it's
on
a
it.
slight overreaction to sitting on someone's chair, personally.
I have issues. What do you want from me?
Well, you clearly do, but you are dapper, so.
No, to be fair, if you sit on somebody's throne and don't ask first, that's not too bad. My father once killed somebody for doing the same thing.
it was your butt
Oh,
sitting on the throne. It wasn't my butt.
But so you try to sit on your own lap?
I'm so confused.
Willow, why didn't you try and sit on yourself?
Willow's farting. Well, trying to fart. Really hard.
Concentrating again. Let's go.
She's just like concentrating visibly, trying to fart on the chair.
Right, Willow's farting. Let's go. Let's go. That's it. We'll take the map. We'll take the map from you and Erin.
Thank you, fake Willow. We'll take the map.
I'm sorry for about my friend here copying your image and using it to our advantage.
I mean, I appreciate a hustle. Go for it. Just don't ruin the reputation. Be meaner.
that Willow, we have permission. She's like, oh.
Yeah, well, you know. Lock the
Stab more
door.
people. That's how it works.
Oh right, okay.
So if she stabs
Take note,
somebody,
Willow.
you'll get the blame. So don't moan at us if you get the blame for some more stabbings.
I have a very long list of things I've been blamed for. It's fine. Don't worry. Go for it.
I'm getting a long list as well. It must be like yours.
Just before we go there, and you're in, I've got one more question. Now that we've acquainted ourselves a bit better now, would you stroke my gerbil?
Now she stabbed us.
You have to take it out your beard. Otherwise,
That's fine.
We're not that
That's
close.
Fine. There we are. There we go.
Thank
That's
you.
cool. This is
great.
Jeffrey.
Kind of picks it up by the scruff of its neck, like, great.
You can see
Oh,
Oberon like
kind of.
tense up, going like looking to Morel, going. Like, we're missing on this.
Don't eat it.
I'm not gonna eat it. That's disgusting.
Come on.
No, I walk
Come on,
over
Well,
to
it's like preparing
the big
for the dying
bird
to like help the gerbil.
where my owl is just sat chilling.
No.
I kind of just
No.
wait.
No, Jeffrey,
Me and
no.
Oben are just
No,
nudging
come on.
each other at the moment.
The owl perches itself on the shoulder of a new.
No.
And
Right.
he just
Hey,
looks
Hamish.
Do.
His eyes follow. the gerbil.
Nah. It's alright. No, it's fine. I pass it back to Hamish. Very nice, very nice.
Oh,
Right.
almost, Oberon. Almost.
You're right.
Yeah,
You
almost.
are an asshole. I'm sorry, Jeffrey. Oh, Jeffrey. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. And then
Jeffrey's
I'll
Ow.
dead
Ow.
from fear. He's
Sits
just
on
rigid
top
and dead.
Of Hamish's head.
Nice. He likes you.
Well, I don't like him. Jeffrey, you take cover in my beard. I'll Right, can I move? What do I do? What if it shits on my head?
I wouldn't
Yeah,
move.
yeah.
He'll dig his talons in. I wouldn't move.
It'll make a mess if it poops.
Right, so I'm just stuck here forever now with a fucking owl on my head.
We'll be back
Right.
shortly, Hamish.
Okay, right. I'll see you later then.
The owl just leaves and goes and perches back up onto its original perch.
Right. Okay, cool. Alright. Ah, good
See,
chance.
that's a better pet because they're quite aggressive. We need to get
Yeah.
out.
What? Since when was that the desire for a pet? You know, it's got to be aggressive. In that case, you get a fucking bear or something.
We just used to have hunting dogs and things like that, so I kind of just think pets need to have a purpose.
Well, maybe I'll train Jeffrey to be the ultimate warrior.
At that
Attack
point,
hamster. That'd be awesome.
you guys hear a knock at the door.
Ask Crack.
It's another Inuman. They're multiplying. Holy
So
shit.
that Krevak comes in, and
Ask Crack.
Jackass.
whereas he looked, playful and kind of mysterious earlier, he comes in and he's wearing a very, very dark expression.
What's your problem?
He goes up to you and he says, Doxador from the port has reported back to your father that you were there the other day. You know, Doxador is one of the advisors to the mayor of the town, and your father would have had links with the officials of each of the towns down in Iseth, because they are close kingdoms. They do a lot of trade together.
Do we hear that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did we hear that?
Make a perception check.
Do we hear
Go
the
on,
name
whoever's got highest.
Doxador? All of us will be listening. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
yes, Oberon.
No good with animals, but my god, she hears everything.
1 sec. What do you guys roll?
I got 18.
12, 10, 19, 18. Hamish, no problem. 19.
Anybody above 15, you hear this.
Oh my god, Oberon, it's you and me have heard. Doxador, we should have, maybe we should have dealt with him in another way.
Anirim,
Why are you
doing?
talking about Doxador?
It's fine, you've just ruined everything. Okay.
What do you mean?
My father thinks I'm dead, and I've magically reappeared.
Oh. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Why would he think you're dead?
Oh, 'cause I made out that I was. It's fine. I mean, I was dead for a bit. So I'm not lying.
Oh yeah, that's
sucks,
who
doesn't
you
it?
were.
It's not good being dead. Hurts a little bit.
Your father has arranged scouts to
Uh,
to
Can he
try
not-
and look for you.
Does a little stupid old man not get it? Don't like him. Okay, this is fine. We can deal with this.
Do it,
I
try your
understand
best.
that you are a leader of the Ratos and Mondes here in the Empire, but may I suggest you head to the Ratos and Mondes in another kingdom for now, till your father stops looking. Possibly-
Or we just go stab him.
That sounds like
I mean,
that sounds like fun.
don't get me wrong, you know I think your father's a dick. But I feel like it would be a little bit suspicious. Your aliveness coming to light and then suddenly your father is dead.
Good word.
Well, you could just say it was an imposter. They're just trying to frame him.
I mean, my brother dropped dead mysteriously. What's the difference?
I forgot about that. You're
Was that
evil.
because you stabbed him?
Sorry, what?
Was that because you accidentally fell over and stabbed him by mistake?
No, I didn't do anything.
Your dagger did. That slipped from your hand.
No, I did. I didn't do anything. It was her fault.
Oh.
I'm innocent and all.
I can't believe I gave you my gerbil.
I'm great. Okay, so, you need to go find the drugs. Yeah. Each where the crosses are, you'll find a little group of rats. Just talk to them. They'll fix everything. You're looking for 10.
I'm sorry to have caused you some trouble here with your father. If that's anything to do with us, we apologise.
We sort of apologise. He did just stab Willow.
Yeah, I don't apologize.
I know, but then
Sorry to interrupt, folks. But didn't. Well, I'm assuming it's you, and he points over to Willow, that was seen down there. And you said something about maybe if you go speak to his dad and explain that it was actually you that they saw.
No.
Okay, new idea. You don't get the drugs until you go fix the problem. I think that's fair trade.
Well, it's gonna turn into ass crack and then be like, maybe I could kill him.
whoa, Willow!
Maybe.
My God!
Nobody else has succeeded yet.
Oh God!
Oh, you could turn into him and then go, "Oh, Papa, give me a hug!" Slap, slap, stab, stab, and then do a rudder.
Nah, he always knew when it was me.
Oh.
Or we could retreat to the woods and lick some rats.
Okay, I'm gonna clear that up real quick.
What, the rats?
You're looking for leaves. Not the rats have nothing to do with the drugs. They just keep the drugs. They are not the
Maybe
drugs.
they should.
Do they have little
Maybe
satchels?
we should not be on this quest.
Oh, I don't know how rats keep drugs. So they have little bags and they carry them along like little old men or something.
Oh,
Okay, they don't carry the drugs in rat form.
Oh, they're like you. They can shapeshift.
oh my God! I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
You've got to lick the rats, Voro. Instructions couldn't be clearer. You lick the rat, it turns into a leaf.
Oh,
It's
the leaf we
simple.
put in the bag, or do we then have to cook the leaf?
I don't know.
What do you do with the
I'm
leaf
not
once you
used
got
to
the
these.
leaf?
Oh, I don't know. Put it.
What?
Well, it's leaves,
Oh, leaf.
plural. There are multiple leaves.
Yeah,
they are
one per
mushed
rat,
up
and there's
leaves.
10 rats, so that's 10 leaves.
No, oh my, wow! How have you survived this far?
Would you like me to?
Luck,
don't know.
Sheer
friendship.
dumb luck.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Sure.
Take
Okay.
us to a.
Okay, guys. Just
Woo!
so there are a group of rats that can shapeshift into people.
Oh, don't tell us that.
They will.
Wow.
These groups of rats that are really people will have bags of leaves, which you don't need to worry about because
It's okay.
you're not going to
We
be
under-
leaves.
We understand. We're only fucking.
He sort of looks
This
over to
guy.
Corral. Did I hit
Terribly-
you too hard?
Terribly sorry for role-playing, DM.
Hey,
Prank?
hello.
Yeah.
This is Cravac talking.
Grabak, you can shut your mouth. We know exactly what we're doing here. We're professionals. You think this is our first time smuggling drugs? Then, well, you're sorely mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah,
How do we
I'm
make
doing
the
that.
gods not see the drugs?
I'm the
Do we have to
kingpin
put
of
it in
drugs
our
where I come
bubbles?
from.
He sort of turns to Anura and I think I hit the big one too hard earlier.
No, I think he was like that from birth. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Who
That's
are they talking
rude.
about? Who are they talking about?
You, Vorel. You.
Mate, no, they wouldn't be that stupid.
Willow, you said something about sneaking it out. What did you want to know?
I wanted to know if we're gonna get arrested the second we leave.
Because we've got to hide the leaves.
No, it'll be fine. Just take a rat with you. I'll fix it.
Well,
Take
you
one rat
can
with
sort
us.
out the safe passage through.
No, we
Yeah.
take one rat. The rat sorts everything out for us.
How do I know? he
Kindly
doesn't trust
ask
you?
the rat before you grab it. They don't appreciate it.
No, I
Ask
feel like
the
the
rat.
gerbil. The gerbil doesn't like being grabbed, I guess.
No. No.
Especially by an owl.
I mean, it's his favourite snack. What was I supposed to do?
At that point, the owl just sort of looks around and starts hooing.
Ooh, ooh,
Ooh.
ooh.
Kind of fucked up. You made an organization where everyone turns into rats, and then you have an owl.
That's
No.
the,
Maybe eats you
I'm
one
sure-
day.
That's the ultimate punishment.
He's been with me for like 25 years and he hasn't yet.
Does he give you lifts?
Well-
Can you turn into a rat and he picks you up and carries you around really quick, like fast traveling? Because that would be cool.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
You
I
should
don't
try.
really want to be stabbed by talons. That seems uncomfortable.
Make a
I know,
special
look at my
rat coat.
head.
Shall we go find these other rats and the leaves and the rat that we have to
Probably.
take with us?
Seems
Aye.
wise.
Aye, we are a wise bunch, as you can probably tell.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh, wise.
strikingly clear.
The
The
wisdom
ma-
is
The
seeping
intelligence
through.
oozes off of you.
Well, thank you.
I know.
I am considered an intellectual where I come from.
Oh my god, I can't wait to see Slenic then. Oh my word. Oh,
It would be
I
a
mean,
treat,
you're
maybe.
so. Yeah, well, you know. Right. Can I interest you in half a burnt sausage?
At that point, the owl just swoops down and takes his fingers, and then
You've
flies
lost your
back up.
sausage. You lost your sausage.
Oh, I was saving that.
It's alright.
At
Oh,
least it weren't the gerbil.
Maybe she
Could've
been
will
worse.
laugh later when it comes out the other end of him.
Oh, no. I know. You might want to keep an eye on your owl for a bit. That wasn't the most expertly cooked sausage I'll ever see, can I tell you that?
It was our joke.
It's also
sausage.
been with Hamish for several days.
It's just wipe. It's full.
You're an interesting fellow, aren't you?
Who now? Me?
Yeah, what? Oh, sausages? 7 days? Why?
Get out your bagpipes.
Yeah, because that's
See
going to
Do not
improve
get
things.
outside grapes. Do not.
You're weird, fellow. Here's my bagpipe.
Exactly. Just drown them out.
Changing perceptions since 2021.
I know. Well, just keep an eye on your owl because he's probably gonna die in about 2 hours' time, to be honest.
Hamish,
so-
do you want me to- Hamish, do you want the owl on the list as well?
Yes, put the owl on there because he
We'll put
nearly
the owl
ate
on
Jeff.
the list.
Right. Anyway,
The owl
I'm-
will be fine. He's eaten worse.
Thank you. That's oh, that sounds very ominous. Well, it was very nice to meet you there, Anirin. For real this time, not just the image of. Apart from when you stabbed my friend, that was a slight overreaction for essentially sitting on a chair. So
Yeah, and Nash comes up and
Thank
just
you.
sort of strokes Willow's arm to be like, it's okay.
Thank you. While Anirin and Hamish were chatting, Willow's just wiping all the excess blood onto the
oh my
throne,
god.
like shoving her hand
Oh.
up the chest when she was stabbed, and just being like,
How to antagonize.
During you turn around
We are-
and your throne is covered in blood.
We are
Okay,
level
okay.
1, guys.
Let's leave.
Level
Let's
1.
leave. Quick, let's go. Let's go.
Level 1. Level 1.
To the rat hunt. Let's go to the rat hunt. To the rat hunt. Hamish, we got a new song, Rat Hunt.
Well, I don't know if me going around town singing "Let's find the rats,"
To the
let's
rat
find
hunt,
the
to the
drugs,
rat hunt.
while shooting around on the bagpipes is the wisest idea. The chorus could be drugs, drugs, lick the rat, let's find the drugs.
Maybe
I
we
don't
can
think
sing
that's a
it
good
later
idea.
once we're past the border patrol.
Should point out, not all the guards like me. So,
Well, we don't like you
I'm
either,
not
so we like the
surprised.
guards, so that's fine.
I'm still visually ass cracked right now.
I'm visually an ass crack right now.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is just clip that one thing out of context and just have that.
So that we're
I'm
just
visually
a
an,
kid with
I'm
touch.
still visually an ass crack.
Willow ass crack, let's go. We go and find the rats. Normal ass crack, you stay here. We'll catch you later.
Catch you never. Bye.
That's Willow. Let's follow them.
Oi! And he sort of calls out to Willow.
Oi.
Looking fine.
Oh, why does everyone fall in love with themselves? Ugh.
Because we're vain. And he sort of shuts
I-
the door.
And he's short, so he doesn't see it normally.
You can't blame me for that because before you were a female version of me with a lovely beard and one tit out.
I wasn't the lady version of you. I was just you.
And I had breasts. It was
No.
interesting to me. It was confusing.
Everyone has nipples.
Let's
Don't
not-
you have nipples, Hamish?
Let's not revisit these strange times because frankly, it's not
Maybe
the
yours
time.
are
nor
kind
the
of like
place.
boob because you're a dwarf. They're not like pecs like mine. They're like a little bit like boob.
The dwarves hatch out of eggs. Is that why they
What?
don't have nipples?
I'm 90% sure that's racism.
You just said you don't have nipples. I don't know.
So, I'm confused. So, we're talking about nipples, and then you immediately jump to did you hatch out of eggs? I really don't see the connection.
Because when an animal is born, they have nipples, and if they're hatched out of an egg, then they don't.
If you've
Where's
never
that map?
seen a
Everyone will
chicken
go
with
through the
nipples,
rats.
you've never
Have I
seen
never-
a chicken with nipples before,
No.
right? You haven't lived.
Oh god.
Or died yet.
Right,
Right, and that's the end of the
Think of a
episode.
new disguise now. She's like
Yeah,
trying to
chicken with
brainstorm
nipples.
a non-Anurian disguise, and you can just see her like character creator sliders, just like her body's just like.
To rat number 1.
Right, and you're in then. So, it was nice to meet you, and we'll be sure to keep an eye out for the guards that don't like you. And,
How are we told? They have like a sign up saying we don't like it over.
Yeah, they all do. Didn't you see one on the way in?
No. I saw nothing
Oh.
on the way in. I think I was too busy looking up in the sky. There was a bird flying. It was very pretty.
Was it an owl?
No, it was a bird.
Right. Thank you for that, Voral.
It was very pretty.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was. Right, should we go find these rats,
Rats.
then?
Let's go.
Alright.
Right,
Um,
off we go.
So, what's the marching order, please?
Do we have to march through the fucking streets?
No. The marching order to get out of the base.
Who knows the way out? Who can remember the way out? Do we have a guide taking us out? No.
You never asked.
Would any of us? Is
Pretty
there
sure.
just a single way?
There is a lot of different ways you can go.
I'm just
Oh,
walking
God,
around
knows the way.
as ass crack.
Whoever's
Oberon
going
knows
first,
the way.
whoever's going first, can you make me intelligence check, please?
Ron
Oh,
once
yeah.
again has been told to go in front. So it's investigation, intelligence. Oh,
Come on, everyone, get us out of here.
Yay!
What was that?
17.
17. Okay, yeah. I mean, it takes you a little bit of time. It's still kind of confusing because these are huge tunnels. But yeah, no, you managed to find your way out onto the streets. And you look around, take a deep breath, and you look down at the map that you were given. That's where we're going to end it tonight.
Dum dum dum. The rat hunt.
Join us next
continues.
time.
Yeah.
To see if we
Yeah.
can find the rats or
Join-
the leaves
yeah,
or the rat leaves.
I hope you guys
And lick 'em.
enjoyed that. Please join us next Tuesday here at the Hollow to see if they can find all of the rats and the drugs. Because what else would you guys want to do on a Tuesday evening?
We need to get
And a
a sack
chicken with
big enough to put all
nipples.
the rats in.
Fucking chaos, the lot of you.
There's no chaos. We're just sorting out a plan.
Chaos. You are chaotic. I love
What
it.
plan?
I love it.
We need a big bag to put all the rats in.
I
That's the plan.
sit on his throne. I stab him. I bleed on his throne.
Willow's just a prankster, that's all.
I love it. So, a big thank you, Ro, for joining us and playing.
Yeah.
Neuron
Yes, thank
again.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you
sure,
for being
Thank
mean
you
to
so
us.
much.
Apologise.
I'm sure this is not
No.
the last time you guys are gonna have interactions with the Neuron.
No, he's going on the list, so we'll need to see him when we're level 15. Come back.
He's already died once. What's another time?
This boy's immortal. He'll make more weird deals with randos. You know he will.
We can keep his head.
Please
Oh
don't.
my god.
Please don't take my head. That's it. No.
Put it in a jar, like in Futurama.
Oh, yeah.
That's already
Yeah, awesome.
Oh.
We're gonna get a big spear and just put it on the spear that goes around the bottom of it. Just spiral head.
Ew.
Welcome to our twisted world.
It was,
Christ.
but yes, genuinely a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you
Yes.
guys for watching. So follow so you're notified when we go live. Possibly consider subscribing if you want to as well. That helps so much. Don't forget we have a sticker store over on Redbubble, and there's some quotes that will definitely be going up there as stickers in the next few days from this evening. Some classic quotes from the group. Ro, a huge thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed playing Anurin again. It was a pleasure to see Anurin in action again.
Well done
It's
for putting up
glorious.
with this. God.
Horrible
Well
self.
done for putting up.
Yeah, nothing like Mist.
No.
You kind of went completely opposite with Mist.
Yeah, well, everyone shouted at me in our group. They were like, oh, he's so horrible, he's such a dick. Well, yeah, but you're also a pleb, Rylac, so shut up.
Oh,
Sorry. Sorry, Ben.
So, context, Rylac was the group sorcerer. And he was really dim on everything. Oh god.
Oh dear.
Yeah. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I hope to see you guys next Tuesday. Don't forget, we do have another Tavern Talks on Thursday, this time with the wonderful Willow. We're gonna get
Oh,
to
get
say
up.
some things about Willow. A lot of burning questions.
Ears. With the ears.
With the ears,
Yeah.
hopefully. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. We will see you next week here at the Hollow for a rat hunt.
Adios.
Bye guys.
Why don't you pull that on me? I'll roll in the sand, and then I will stand perfectly still like a mime. He picks up one of his chains and puts one around his arm and puts the other around Oberon and goes, "You ain't going anywhere away from me then."
The ones that are chained to the wall.
They're locked to the wall.
Oh, are they?